Alright. Feels weird wearing these again. But I don't want to leave you to be the only person with glasses.
You realize I wouldn't have minded that much.
Plus at the very least it still at least, doesn't make everything so blurry. If nothing else.
Never Saturday in this moderately okay shithole.
Better than other places, as far as Jack has told me, and well, the Atlantis wasn't that bad to be in.
Well, true.
Yes. Plus, well, you got to see me drunk, so there's that.
Well, maybe we should actually go there, yes.
It's highly possible you arrived right as the streets opened, actually, because I'm not used to seeing the streets this empty.
Well, we might as well kill some time before actually going in.
I'm turning into Jack again. God damn it. Oh well.
As most so often do.
After all, your appointment is just today. There wasn't exactly a specific time for it. Plus, I'm not seeing anybody there, actually.
Well, I'm sure they would probably come find me if I ended up being late in some capacity.
True, or at the very least calling me to be sure. Your tail. It's alright.
Classic. Well, this place is same as ever.
Yes. It's starting to become very concerning about it being empty. Even usually when the street's open, it's usually more filled than this.
Either everyone's gathered at a different spot, or it's just a...
Either there's a celebration in the bar or something's happening in the mega building. I'm not too sure.
One of them. I'm going to that mega building.
It couldn't hurt to have a look around. Besides, if anyone were to try and start something with us, you have that. And plus, security should at least have everything handled regardless.
Nice.
Not going to say hi to me, just going to walk by. You see these noise, they just walk past me, don't even say hello. I haven't even been here in like 2 weeks. I haven't been here in 2 weeks and I didn't even get a hello.
You're seen, friend.
I mean, I don't know him, so I'm assuming Jack does. But...
You're welcome.
He tends to know a lot of people around here.
True. I mean, for fuck's sake, he works here.
Right.
At the very least, when we're not present, at least.
That's fine.
You think where we are, people...
Goodness me.
I haven't heard Russian in a hot while.
I have to say that to every fucking fuck that comes in here. Flying from the heavens, apparently.
Well, we might as well try and actually get the appointment done. Well,
Alright.
Just because it's probably gonna take a little while.
Better sooner than later. I mean, if they ask us to wait for a while, then that'll be the excuse we need to at least go and wander for a bit. Probably not wise to go and get something from the bar before a surgery, but...
I have no fucking
the very least, taking a walk around will at least be enough to get blood working.
You're not wrong about that.
It's already working overtime.
I mean, yes, we did walk all the fucking way here. I don't know why. Not sure why I said it like that, to be honest.
I didn't even hear.
I was like, true, we did walk all the way here, for fuck's sake.
You alright? Yeah, I was like this.
Excuse me, sir.
Sorry, it was
You
very
wanna buy
dark.
it, stick 'em out, yeah?
No, you're fine.
I don't want to do that either.
So it's
I'm
one.
all about helping people,
There you
Tell them they're hurting it.
but I
Yeah.
do like
I can understand why people wear glasses as fashion accessories, at
Because
least.
their neighbor. They're
I'm
probably
not
already talking
kicking
to.
anyone out. Plus,
I at least understand why Azazel does it.
It's a Hamsky thing.
It's a Tom.
Well, you at least look good in glasses.
You say that like Azazel doesn't look good in glasses.
Fair point.
Fucking Freddy's.
And I say that as a brother, for fuck's sake. We may have our quarrels, but I can't deny fashion.
Oh, he has a name?
What? Do you have a big, complicated name or a short thing?
Jack has the excuse of the giant backpack to explain why he doesn't wear a shirt.
You never
Just
have
the
one.
usual?
You just approach someone and say, hello, my name is Zaphira.
Though, hopefully you and him will work together to fix that.
Well, you don't know his name,
No, it's still the same for
Been trying to work on it.
Yes, it'd be nice for him to not complain about winter nights for
Things
once.
really change around here.
There you go.
though. How you doing, man?
Well, we might be having a dramatic change of plans soon.
Now.
Surely go fantastic.
Fair enough.
But hopefully that'll be better.
I do recall the person that, booked our appointment in the first place. She's sitting on the other chair. We could at least ask and see if she's not busy and ask about the availability.
I mean, that could be a problem. You know?
Naturally. And if we have to wait, then we can just go for a walk.
Go for a walk, see what's happening around.
Have a good day, Nami.
Naturally.
Maybe you try your hand at the arcade games again.
You'd probably be sitting here for a little while longer. We'll see if it changes at all. We'll check your temperature, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Get packed in it.
Hello.
Hello,
I'm
miss.
taking care of a patient right now, but
Fair enough.
I will be available in a few moments. Yeah, I'm
Very well.
taking care of a patient right now, but
Alright.
if you talk to Ater, probably can help you.
Determine when
Do we
the
think we're gonna
appointment
get
will
any other
happen.
rippers in here other than just me?
have to do a check on, you know, if their throat is actually good enough.
So what?
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
No,
Or if we
stay.
if
Do
Not
the thing that
video.
you're
Do the test. Do the test.
Yes.
I'm fine. Go ahead.
Yes, you are a
Go do your
stubborn
job.
bird, and I'm about to pull your feathers out if you don't frickin' sit back down.
I will. No,
You may be here, but-
absolutely.
It'll be fine.
You can't hold my hand.
There's like no barrier of time.
Slightly, but
I'm not sure. Well, at the very least, we have plenty of time. Streets usually stay open for a good while.
No fever, just
naturally.
Even as delicate as it is, I'm hoping the surgery won't take too long. At the very least, to us to extent they'll be running overtime.
We should be fine.
Yes, yes. But best for me to make sure that nothing else. I'm so used to only saying your first name, I've forgotten your last name.
Kendrick.
Kadrick, right. That was it. Sorry. Yes. Ater, was it?
Sure is.
Yeah. Here to inquire about the appointment for Silas Catrick.
Yeah. As soon as Riel is done with that, you know,
If I recall
helicopter
correctly,
doctoring in Nathiel,
yes. If I recall correctly,
because
she
she is our Ripper.
did at least hope to get a second one to be sure. A second Ripper.
Yeah.
In that case.
Did you guys also provide a replacement part for yourselves, or I'm pretty sure we would have ordered one in if you had asked at the time. So
I believe we were
It's a
provide.
voice
I
box,
believe we
have
gathered
voice
the
boxes in.
items. Well, we do procure the
I know
items. I'm
that.
currently carrying them.
I'm just wondering
Hopefully make this easier.
Something just in case things go wrong.
Yes. Spare parts, if nothing else.
Mm-hmm. We are only doing the voice box placement today, yes? That is the plan?
Yes. I believe that was the original plan. Yes.
Fantastic. Well, I'll be having you as my assistant on this Aether, so someone else is gonna have to man the desk. There's no other rippers today.
fair enough. Well, since I'm still getting the surgical certifications to legally be able to do it, sure, that works out.
Well, you working under me, so you'll be fine.
Fair enough. Visual learning, I assume.
How to beat the game.
Oh no, I can get hands-on. I'm very good with a scalpel and, you know, needle and thread. I just don't have the actual legal things to do it on my own.
I have
to
one
be
rule in
supervised.
my
I
OR,
think it was surgeries, wasn't it?
and that is, if I see you or anyone else try to interrupt a surgery, you will be kicked out by security. You can be there, but if you start to cause trouble, I will have security escort you out of the building.
I will try my best not to cause trouble, as it wasn't my original intent in the first place. I'm just here to provide, well,
Not something
Zero
over.
worries about dealing with a thing.
I'm just here for something familiar for Silas to look at least.
Oh, I completely understand. That's why I'm...
A moral
It is
support of sorts.
let me tell the girls what we're...
Yeah, well, if
do.
you're getting started now, this is gonna take a
Yes.
minute.
Really quickly. Okay, hello girls.
Hello.
Lovelies. Hello, I'm already...
Which means I get to take the jacket off for a bit. Fun times.
Yes.
You don't want to be doing anything that involves, you know, surgical precision with a long coat on. If you
Yeah,
can
no,
help.
no loose clothing.
I'll go see if I can find it.
Me and Aether are going to...
Exactly.
Which reminds me, you're probably going to have to take the jacket off as a result, actually.
Okay.
If you need anything,
That's
maybe
fine.
a young call in the back. Thank you. We might.
Ooh, right.
If nothing else.
Yeah.
And if nothing else, I can see about answering your calls.
Oh, but I gotta fix all my...
Should you get any during the procedure.
Nice and comfy. I have some more questions for you, and both of us are gonna have to scrub up. So go ahead.
Yeah,
Very
go
well.
through.
Alright. Alright.
So, the question I have for you now is: do you know of any allergies that you have to any medications or anesthesia?
Yeah,
As far as I know, I don't have. As far as I know, I don't have any allergic reactions to anything.
Fantastic. Lovely. Then come on back. I'll get you cozied up onto the chair.
And that question isn't exactly necessary for me to answer, considering I haven't... Well, I'm not the one undergoing the procedure.
And you don't seem to present an allergen to them in the first place by being around them. They're not sneezing or showing any signs of anything, so yeah.
That is true, besides the natural winter chills of the desert outside.
I see. Riel goes and does the classical way. And as much as I normally don't use magic for, like, too much, when it comes to scrubbing up for doing things, it's a lot faster and easier just to press the digitation.
That's nice. I confess to not knowing too much about magic, so I'll take your word.
Yeah, takes a while. So what kind of voice box did you go in for in the end?
A relatively simple one, at least.
Okay, well, that's good.
Set up their IV.
Yep, and I will... Okay, we're gonna just put some leads on you and make sure monitor heart rate and such. So, your cuff... Well, actually... I've forgotten the other arm.
I was about to say, probably should
Yes.
take off the jacket at least.
Yeah.
Good job.
Well, considering the fact that, you know, I don't like the cable having to go across this way, but... Okay, one cuff. And a couple of
The leads on the chest.
Yep.
Yep.
There you go.
Perfect.
I've had enough time to do all the study for it. I just can't legally do it. That's the only difference.
Next is IV setup. I've gotten you 2
Yep.
bags, one of liquid and one of the backup blood.
And then the last thing, anesthesia or not? You want local or you want to go fully under? As
We're
for a neck.
We are literally dealing with breathing an apparatus. So here's what I'm thinking. We're not going to use the gas because it goes through the neck.
Yeah.
If we could do
Which is an
anesthesia,
IV for
I'm
this.
definitely thinking of putting them completely under through IV. It'd be a short
All right.
Yeah, wise idea.
I'll...
Yes, for something as delicate as the neck.
Yes, we don't want the breathing to be interrupted. Plus, we'll most likely have to intubate for a short time. Which is fun. I don't know the last time that HR has intubated. By the way, we are going to have to intubate.
Oh, great.
Because we'll be...
Well, I mean, yeah, because you're essentially giving them a
replacing-
tracheotomy, except, you know, you're not putting anything
Yes.
in. So, yeah, that's going to be a fun time. Yeah, no, I understand the concept of having to intubate. Let's see, 1 second, so...
I will not go any distance further than this machine. I'll stay over here.
How much do you weigh? Wait a second, let me double... I'll take a chart, actually. A lot lighter than I thought, and doesn't take any...
Pardon?
Come there.
Mhm.
And divided by mass. Okay. Okay, so... Tiny drop extra on top because it's going to take a moment for what's in the IV currently to actually dilute with all the general anesthetic. So, I'd say count backwards from 100.
Right on.
See how far they get.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Bag is nice and filled with that good sleepy time juice. It'll get through your system eventually. Which is why start from 100.
Alright. Or at least you're counting back in your head, if nothing else.
Yeah, no, we prefer it counted out loud. That way we can tell when, like, the slurred speech kicks in and then the drifting off. You know, then you know it's actually worked in.
Fair enough.
Well, it's a generalized indication.
86.
Also, it's kind of funny. Some people try to fight anesthesia sometimes. It's hilarious hearing the things that people say.
Tell me about it.
What was the weirdest one? No, Rick Astley, you can't have my Fabergé egg.
What? I think that may have accidentally made him alert.
You're at 36.
Yeah, you see, people will say the weirdest things to try and fight it.
Yes.
74. 73. 32. 31. 70. 69.
Nice. Yeah, 60s. Pretty good.
God damn it.
Look, laughter is the best medicine, right?
True, true.
scrub up.
And it helps.
We're getting close.
Yeah, I already did. But yeah. Glove.
Why is
Give it a
this
little
happening?
squeeze. There we go. Making sure
Yes.
it's nice and through. There we go.
There we go. That'll do.
Wonderful.
Love that.
How we like to see someone just drift off.
Yes. And fortunately a lot less concerning than when my brother had to undergo surgery for his backpack.
Yeah, we're kind of professional about it, I guess.
Yes, when he was going under for it, he was essentially laughing like a complete madman.
Okay. Here is what we will be replacing their current gear with. I'm gonna open the package.
Well, that's all you there.
Yeah, that stays here. I'll be asking you to hand it to me once we're done with this other part.
Yeah, well,
I
on
want
the
you to
knife
think
right
of
now.
this
so-
like tracheotomy plus foreign object removal. For
Well,
you,
yeah.
for what you're learning.
Yeah, tracheotomy would be a little bit lower down here in the clavicle, which is where I would say that we actually
This is
make
more-
an
Why
incision.
are you going so much?
Yeah, if we make an incision here first and then intubate there, that way, free reign to work around the voice box and not have to worry about anything getting in the way. And that way, with suction as well, everything's nice and easy. You can
We don't
pull
drown
the
him.
old part out. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Good way. Yeah, when a
Alright,
team
put
works
this
together.
I'll put this into the oxygen machine.
And let's get. Okay, so that's for scalpel and tubing.
So across him. The tubing is already laid across him, ready and cooked up to the oxygen machine.
Excellent. Well, in that case, then
I see.
Alright.
I will make the incision on your mark.
I'll be
You'll
here
have to
and waiting in
intubate
case
behind.
you need any assistance. Mm-hmm.
All I have to do is make the cut, and you just have to insert the tube. I'm just gonna make sure it's deep enough to get into the trachea, but not too deep. So, first incision, and in the tube.
Feeding the tube.
And
Okay.
oxygen. Steady flow. Oh, look at it. Wonderful. Look at it. Nice and easy.
Stopper is in. Okay. Perfect. They are intubated.
Excellent. Now we don't have to worry about the next part, which is, well, you're gonna have to guide me around where the major parts of the integration is going to be, but I can get the skin out of the way for you. So,
So you're gonna see where all these connectors are. I need all of that around it to cleaned up, and I need to be able to get behind it to remove it.
well, that's gonna be nice and easy. So let's start bottom to top. So, like the world's closest shave, except more so.
You're just gonna randomly be doing suction whenever you need it.
Yeah, just a little bit of suction there, actually.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it's pussing a tiny bit. So,
Yeah.
there we go. Just ever so carefully.
Yes.
Yeah, these bits are going to be a bit more fiddly. Okay, let's just...
Potential residue from
Yes, they
burn
will.
marks.
Yeah, this is the sensitive part at the top, which is why I wanted the easy cuts done first, so we didn't have to worry about this bit. Okay. Got some clamps to keep the sides spread open a bit better.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do.
Wonderful. Okay, I'll cut the last of the
then
sinew once they're clamped.
Hold that. Open.
Yeah, there you go.
They
Wonderful.
lock in.
One there. Sinews there. Underneath. Okay, now before I make the final cuts at the top and free it to be
I
grabbed,
need
you...
to grab
Yeah.
it. Mhm.
Yep, make sure to grab it before... Okay.
Alright,
Ready
plant
there.
is around.
It's
Go
grisly
ahead.
to look at, but
Final cuts to
I need to
free
at
it.
least make sure it's
Yeah.
working.
There.
You have to be very careful because this is
Yeah,
connected
extraction's on
on
you.
the inside. So I need you to hold this about 2 centimeters away from it, so I can go in and
Once you've got it, yeah,
unclip
once you've got it out, I can...
the contacts. Yep.
There you go.
Thank
You can release. I've got
you.
it.
Alright, I'm going in and undoing the contacts so I can redo the contacts to the new one. Okay. Alright, it's released. It's free. You can put it on the
There we go.
the
Yeah, smooth.
dirty side.
Well,
go
I'll
ahead and
put it in
hand
the
me
kidney
the
bowl
new-
so that you get a souvenir.
Yes, please.
Right.
I
you want
need,
the replacement, or you want to clean the connections first, right? From
I'm
the
gonna
eye
clean the
thing.
connections, so hand me the soldering iron and the grinder.
Mobile sorter
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
and micro grinder. Just give you a little extra suction there.
Micro grinder.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
There's the
Micro
grinder.
Okay. Gonna clean these contacts off.
I do have spare parts here in case you need it.
Everything's going fine so far.
Good. Good.
Look over your shoulder and check
Professionals.
the blood pressure.
Steady,
Yeah,
yep.
make sure
Oxygen
it's,
flow is still good, yep. No. Pulse is steady and strong.
Professional yet in this
Alright.
place.
Not stressed at all.
I need
Just what we like to
the
see.
voice box. Yep. New voice box.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will hold it so you can get the connections in.
Yes, thank you. That's what I was wondering.
There you go.
Right, here to here. Twist this together, click it in place. Use the soldering iron. Okay. The next contact. Okay, the last contact down here.
Not so good, he's going to need time to rest afterwards. I don't want to walk around and talking so soon. As much as I may want to hear his voice.
Alright. Everything looks solid. I'm doing one last check on the inside, making sure there's
and
nothing
I'll let
left
you shift
in
it into the
here.
housing.
Okay, taking it.
Yeah, once you've got it, I
Getting
can
the contact leads
make
back
sure
in.
the suction is there. Yep.
Putting it
It's
in.
nice and clean and dry. There you go.
Okay. Alright. Now, we're going to take this. Bring that there. I'm gonna have to sew this in a bit.
Oh, don't worry about that.
It's the heel around it. Perfect. Okay.
Nice and steady and stable. Wonderful.
I need the fresh go. And
Yeah,
some
already got it.
pads,
Rolls for
so
this.
make sure it doesn't get an infection. Perfect.
Goes there.
Nice. Clean this up.
Hey, good, they're not gonna try and do rolls for this.
Perfect.
Hold
I'm gonna
you
need
wrap.
you to bandage this up. Oh, understood. Okay.
Yeah, I was just here to do the cut. I know all the sewing parts easy.
2 fingers procedures soon. Perfect. Okay.
Going to be alright.
Okay, we have closed. This surgery is okay. Let's look at this.
Well, not quite. I mean, we've still got to pull out the intubation tube and sew that up, and...
Well, no. I have to make sure that he's taking in the cybernetic. So the surgery part is done. The diagnostics are just begun.
Yeah, you gotta
Hand me
do the
the computer.
diagnostic bit. Yeah, everyone's fun bit. The bit that I got no idea about, so... But I get the wonderful world of keeping an eye on these wonderful numbers here, which...
Putting it in the port now.
Excellent.
Breathing has gone down a tiny bit, but that's just because it's a slightly different size compared to the old one.
The whole system. One on temperature
So it'll be a...
control, one on mechanics, and one on the administration, checking the acceptance of the new cybernetic into the system from the ice. How is it looking? Nixie, does it look like the cybernetic is being accepted by the system?
I wasn't aware I had to do the talking here, my bad.
I'm just checking with you to see if there's any bumps in the road.
If we were psychic, we wouldn't be in a doctor's office. We'd be in some kind of government lab somewhere.
Real. Yeah.
Hello.
All right.
Knock, knock.
Hello, we're just getting finished
Hey,
with
sir.
something.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Alright.
Someone named Lucy at the front needs you to give her more of what's in a vial or something.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Ethereal looking woman.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Black hair, a few blue streaks.
Okay, well, I mean, I've got the rest of the stuff that I did make a version. You got the rest of this for now, or do you need me to help
Yeah,
you
go
finish up
ahead.
first?
I've got this. Go ahead. I'm just
Alright.
gonna wake them up and take them off the anesthesia.
Yeah. Make sure they don't speak too much.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yes.
Yeah, they're gonna have to heal for a while.
Yeah, give it time for it to properly heal.
Yeah. Bandage. There we go. Cuff off. There we go. Get everything cleaned up. Alright. Right, they should be waking up in a few moments.
Slowly, I assume.
Very slowly. Yeah, they'll be a bit groggy for like a little while. I'd say about 10 minutes. They'll be a little slow and they'll start waking up. Like fully. They'll be awake. Be kind of tired.
Yeah. Not so good he'll need rest. Well, proper rest either way. Just to give it time to properly set in.
Yes. The intubation tube's been taken out, the IV, the cuff, all of the leads. Everything's pretty much done. You've cleaned everything up, stitched everything up. Thankfully, it went without pretty much any of a hitch. And his new voice box is literally one of the newer models from K&L. So, it's good stuff.
That's a goodie me. I'll try to dissuade him from attempting to modify it with his own technology.
I'd leave it alone for the first 6 months to let it fully heal and integrate into the system.
Yes.
Feeling good there. Good morning, sunshine.
Don't speak too much. For your own sake, right now.
Can you give me a
Troy
thumbs up
said
or a
that.
thumbs down for how you're feeling? Understandable. You're gonna be a little groggy for the first 10 minutes, and you're gonna start feeling fully awake and everything. You're gonna be fine, okay? I want you to walk around a lot, okay? Because walking helps with blood circulation. So take a nice big walk today and make sure you drink lots of fluids, okay? But not, don't chug. I need you to slowly sip through a straw as much liquid as you can today, okay? I know it's gonna hurt. You have to do it anyway.
Presumably
Okay.
water if possible.
Water, please. No alcohol at all.
No, I imagined you weren't suggesting us to have him sip a bottle of moonshine.
No, not at all.
No.
I'll leave you to it for a little while. Hello.
Alright.
Hello, darling.
Oh God, hello.
You alright?
I'm great.
Yeah? Great.
Yeah, give it time for
One.
yourself to wake up and also the skin around your neck to properly start molding in again.
Don't be watching the cameras, okay? That's extra stuff
I'm not. They're not set up.
While it was grisly to watch, I at least had to make sure that you are at least being cared for.
Alright,
What about Pete?
so if Pete is around, we need a cleanup.
It's nice seeing you wake up.
Okay, I can try and look for him if you want.
Alright, let's get you on your feet.
Clean up the chair myself. We don't have any other surgery appointments today. Unless I'm wrong and someone made one without my knowledge.
Yes.
No. I'd know.
Alright, I'm gonna go clean up. Got blood.
I'll try and find him. It might take me a bit.
If that's
so
the
don't
case,
expect it to be quick.
I guess we still have an excuse to take a walk around the mega building, if only to get your blood going again. Let's just take a walk around, see what we can do. We'll head to the bar, we'll get you plenty of water, that you'll drink slowly. Ah, right, yes, I forgot about
First 10
that.
minutes, you'll be feeling better soon.
Yes.
There is the
I
payment.
need you. Yes,
front.
I'll pay for it. At the very least, once he's fully awake, he can. If he was plotting on it, he can reimburse me.
Alright. It'll be 1,500 up front.
Alright. Thankfully, I'm in charge of my family's finances. So, my crit stick doesn't exactly have a weekly allowance to it.
I don't know what that means, but you can pay up front at the register.
Yes.
No worries.
Alright.
Make sure walking slowly, okay? No alcohol. And I wouldn't eat for the first 12 hours. It'll hurt too much. Lots of liquids, though.
Yes. Go on. Yes, just focus on breathing.
It's good.
That's a crack in my arm. Ow.
Right. Yeah. Looks like they're happily up and about again. That's a good thing. Right, let me go grab every man's.
Tired and sleepy, so I was like, alright, you stay in bed, I'll go out, do my thing.
Great.
It's definitely a new experience.
Anything else, I suppose you can
Right,
leave me
Cupcake,
to do
how
the
have you
talking
been
for a
feeling
while.
currently on the current stuff? You alright? You want? Alright, okay.
Alright. You
Well, in that case then.
probably not best for you to take a seat, but after all, you are going to have to be doing quite a bit of walking today regardless.
Yeah,
You are a
So, let me just.
I'll pay, but nothing else.
On there for you. There you go.
Who's been fed?
What the hell?
Who's been fed?
What did he bite? Oh.
No, he's just a messy eater.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good, okay.
Go watch
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yes, you're naturally going to feel tired, Silas. Just
I will be back.
don't fall asleep
I
again.
did feed him like a couple of Skaven that were they were trying to.
To be fair, as much as I feel like I want to stay around today,
Well, if
I may
get
not.
tummy ache later, you have to deal with
The rigor
it.
mortis is bad today.
Right. 150k up
incredibly
front,
bad.
wasn't it?
Oh, I think
Where do I
so,
pay?
without dying.
It's like I
you
can't
need,
turn my head to the right.
You need
Oh,
to get
the immunoblockers, level 1, from the prescription,
Very
and
well.
they need to take them once a day, every morning, okay?
daily, every morning.
For the next
Gotcha.
3 months. For the next 3 months.
Yes.
It's within the 1,500 that you're gonna pay.
Right.
Okay.
You'll come back every month to top up on the prescription.
Oh, really?
Very well.
I feel like
I'll just
fish.
let him
They do, but I don't get
handle this first.
Like one of the
I'm glad I no longer have to rely on that kind of stuff.
They've been chucking it stuff,
Yes.
destroying it.
Maybe you should stop living in fantasy and realize the reality.
They can't hunt it, so give it a try.
What? Do you hear this from a guy? I just don't like this whole thing.
And they've not had bad reactions to it. They honestly really liked it. Why is it hard to try?
I know a place I can get some beef bones, so
I'm Russian.
to try.
They do like the bones. Though I've noticed.
I'm not saying
all of the Russians, but so type mutated ones like the
You
lions.
don't just say hi.
I don't know what one you.
You're like, I see now you're saying hi.
Here.
I've got your prescription ready since there's a line.
Thank you. Let me take it to him real
Prescription.
fast.
For people.
Like the purple one, I think?
I'll load it up.
Level 1 immunoblockers. To be taken daily in the morning. Alright. Good. Alright. Might be wise for you to start pacing at the very least to get your blood going. Get circulation going.
Big puppies.
Is it?
Big scary puppies.
Oh.
This is a relic. Well, I can tell.
What did it even go into?
I don't know.
Alright.
I would have meant to collect some.
What's
Payment.
up? How can I help you?
Payment for surgery.
Oh, how much are they charging?
What was it again, miss?
1,500. 1,500.
Alright.
Alright.
It's Ragnar.
See you, Ragnar.
Copy the way you said hello.
Hi, Ragnar.
Do you want the receipt? I would recommend it for your taxes.
At the very least.
There you go.
Just for the sake of my own memory.
Walking was Hamsky pulling out the gun or something.
Excuse me?
Is that you?
This is what me.
Alright.
I hear things.
I'm looking at it.
Presumably I'll need to come back to pay more.
You said what it was.
Oh.
The
Well, I mean,
prescription is
payment plan.
$250 each month.
Right.
That's what
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh no, you're just
I'll leave a reminder for Jack at the very least.
Lorelai, I think you need to break out the straitjacket.
I'll leave a reminder for Jack for next month, as he's probably the only one in my family that's able to move around freely in December.
Alright.
I really need you to go down.
Thank you very much.
Stuff for the garage?
Alright. Yes. That's good then. Let's get that blood going. Let's get the circulation going at the very least.
Find something
And as stated, no food for the next 12 hours. I know. I know it'll feel bad to be that hungry, especially knowing you won't get a piece of me. I jest. But yes, it would be wise to at least take a walk around before we start heading back at the very least. Once you're properly awake, then we could see about going back and, well, seeing about more business ventures of both yours and mine. Yes. I doubt we're going to run into too much trouble, or at least trouble that will cause violence, but... oh well. If nothing else, going up and downstairs will at least will shake you awake one way or another. Yes. Yes, from what Jack's been telling me, he's been trying to help with this place. Let's at least see what the fruits of his labor are in that case. Especially considering that he apparently encountered a thrasher down here at one point.
Some people can act the part.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just keep at this pace. Just keep walking. I mean, to be fair, I assume you've already been taking immunoblockers for the cybernetics you already have, so... maybe Jack will only need to purchase more once. I'm not gonna ask him to lift me. I see. 9 heavens. That's the brothel, isn't it? Well, neither of us have a reason to go down there, do we? 9 heavens brothel, as far as I'm aware from advertisements. I doubt either of us need to go in there anyway. Not when we have each other.
No.
Yeah, don't strain yourself talking too much. Just as a precaution. Doesn't smell fantastic, but doesn't smell awful, so that should be a good sign at least. Apparently, Jack had been working to clear out the canal. At least clear it of trash at any point. At the very least, going up and downstairs will help cardio, if nothing else. Wouldn't be surprised if one of the thoughts in your head is, I have to do more walking today. We should have just taken the teleporter here instead. Just get me all you want. Clean. Is that clean water? I wasn't aware they managed to clean that up so soon. Now, whether or not that's Jack's doing or another party, I do not know. I don't know. I'd have to ask Jack. Oh. Huh?
It's fine.
Yes. If nothing else, hopefully we can find a notebook or something for you to write in for the intervening time. I do feel bad about not bringing mine, for the sake of you writing in, but that is supposed to be for business only.
Oh well.
Probably an excuse to actually get a... do what Azazel does and try to keep a dream diary of sorts. Orders are low, but it's nice to they see it clean at least. For all the worries I hear Jack having, he still does good at least. Yes, don't strain yourself, at the very least. Nodding and shaking your head is already enough.
That's why I'm keeping a faint whisper.
Yes. Careful it doesn't start straining you as well. Sometimes whispering can be as tiring to your throat as shouting. But I guess as a result of that, let's get you some water, alright?
Right.
If we're not drinking from this, as far as I'm told, this leads to the sewers. Not the wisest of decisions. Let's head to the bar. I'll pay for as much filtered water as possible.
I only just realized I can whisper again.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Huh.
I wasn't able to before, but... Oh my god.
As it said, it was a full replacement. Yep.
Excuse me.
As Flux tries to take me. Apologies. The most I know about the residents here are from what Jack tells me. Whereas I know that robot has a habit of dying and coming back. I don't understand it. Presumably there's just a lot of him. I wouldn't be surprised. Sadly, Jack isn't good at drawing, so at the very least his descriptions help paint the picture, if nothing else. I've never seen... Jack's told me he's never seen this open. Would be nice. Would be nice. The final player we have is collecting dust.
You could always just ask for some of my discs.
Fair point, fair point. But, well... Even if we are partners, Silas, I hate to just take from you, of course.
I never said take.
Yeah, I know. Plus, I know how Jesse has been what used to be when it came to borrowing things. Let's take at least a look around. I at least don't need to worry about causing potential awkwardness at the garage for asking about Jack. Come to think about it, I probably did give the wrong impression, actually. They probably thought I was, well, someone looking for him to pay a debt or something. We're not sure how severe a sibling rivalry can get here.
No idea.
And it looks empty regardless. So... Please. I may never understand gang graffiti. But it is at least its own form of art, isn't it? Don't think there's anyone inside. No. Doesn't appear to be. Yes, let's stop beating around the bush and see about getting you some water, alright, Silas?
Yeah.
As much as you need. She did say drink plenty of fluid at the very least. Slowly and with a straw.
My throat feels dry, so...
Yes, best to get it now rather than... Best to get it as soon as we can anyway, no detours. Or at least as little detours as we can manage.
As a medic, I will just go to industrial and try to heal people.
I'll just go to work.
I got the one security cam image from the contract.
Okay.
At the very least, you'll get used to it. Both the feeling of something different in your throat and, well, your new voice. Street appears to be busy right now. Nothing for us to worry about, I assume, then. I doubt it. Those people are trying to gatekeep the bar for whatever reason. Yes.
Oh, it's like some motherfucker that gonna come out the sewer on my ass and it's gonna be like, come here, boy, come here, boy, and type shit. I ain't doing it.
Excuse us.
The expectation of the popular media and not diverse.
Can you not do that? Please, sir?
Can I not do what?
Sometimes the only way is through. It happens.
I wish it was a quiet day.
Well, I mean, the streets are never quiet. It's usually usually alleyways and such that tend to keep things quiet as much as possible.
But yeah.
Curie here has aspirations to
Greetings.
things in that direction. That's part of
Greetings,
what we're doing
Suzume.
this week, so yeah.
You need anything?
We've got some big old
We're going to need a bunch of water. My friend.
water. Okay.
Yeah, he just came out of throat surgery.
I wasn't. Actually, you may have noticed you're the only one who said
I can
that
get you
word.
4 glasses of water,
Real slick out
2 hands for
boy.
both of you. You can carry it.
Yes, and a straw for it, if you can.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I'll look for a
No,
straw.
I
That'll be
understand
16
that,
credits.
A lot of
Very
the
well.
stuff that's going on with the hourglasses, everything is kind of indirectly tied to the Plague Lord as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people are pretty sensitive about that sort of topic right now.
We'll take a booth. Yes. Yes, you've done a good chunk of walking today. That at least woke you up properly.
The other day, and they were telling me this stuff
No.
about how
Alright, here's 2.
Thank you.
and the rod was really important, and that set in place a series of events which caused these waves to. It's a load of like just ridiculous,
Yes.
completely over my head. Honestly, sounds like bullshit, but you know they seem to believe it, so. Huh. I guess if the world's currently.
And then 2 more.
Thank you very much.
You know, there's a good chunk of people out there who currently.
And if no straws are available, I can at least have him just sip.
Well, if the last necromancer that gained
Right, straw. Let me
notoriety,
see if I
then
can find some.
maybe it's
Alright.
yeah, maybe it's gotta be a bit careful. Bad optics, you know.
Yes. If you had to take a drink now, just take sips.
Got a straw.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Yes.
I know. I just kind of.
Alright, this'll help, if nothing else.
Doesn't sound like my problem, really. I need to do that with a lot of stuff. One thing at a time, right?
Good. Good. Good.
Yeah.
Now, you know what would be
Absolutely. Yeah,
interesting?
no, of course. And I mean, like, you know, she's seems to be pretty creative with it. I mean, she describes them as her kids or something, like as her children. She said that to me last time. So
Did you pass that?
it's kind of I mean, it's just no, I was just saying that it's kind of like a little bit atypical, you know.
Yes.
You wouldn't
Just take
it's not
sips.
like she's saying my minions rise or anything like that. Right? She seems to have
If anything else, at the very least within the week, you should be back to being able to speak as much as you can.
Maybe that's smart link technology.
Sorry, Kiri, we boring you.
Or as Jesse occasionally would put it to another one of the family, yapping like a fucking idiot.
Oh, you tired?
Yeah, like the
understand.
exit display stuff.
How did you get here anyway?
Yeah.
You been wandering far? Have you been here long?
He wouldn't mean offence, at the very least. I think the only time he does take proper umbrage with someone if they mess with his cooking. Which is understandable, to be honest. He does pride himself on it.
Pretty okay, but if you're gonna be strolling everywhere, you know,
Yeah,
you gotta
that
wear
like
those
weird
down.
voices side of. Yeah, the voice thing that like
Might
some
have
of
to
them
look
had.
at, you know,
It went over just the one eye and had a bunch of like fighting data and stuff on it. I kind of remember it a little bit. I think I've used it once. Kind of made
At the
it.
very least, it should be, if I recall correctly from when I last looked at the menu, this is filtered water, so we don't need to worry too much about it.
Nah, you don't have to get me.
It is that quiet, holy shit.
Maybe some Heelys or something, I don't know.
Yeah, how's it going?
I don't know. You've kind of got all of your kind of cat-like reflexes
Yeah, nice
around
and
you, so
slow.
you'd probably be pretty sick on a pair of roller skates.
Look at it.
I don't know. We'll see if we can sort you out. Like maybe
Good
a rhapsody on
excuse.
the way back.
Very
from
good excuse.
this kind of trip, you know.
Yeah.
So
Kind of
whatever
floats
happens,
down
at least
there.
have that to look forward to.
It happens.
Fair enough.
That's cool. Not sure where we can get
Feeling better at
Maybe we'll
least.
find Juno about. She seems to roller skate about all over the place. But I'm not sure if it's like her slime or not.
Yes.
Have you ever fought Juno?
Just don't strain your voice, alright? Just keep drinking.
Big slime, very colorful.
Sips at a time.
Yeah. Well, she's roughly the same size as you, and she's really into her fighting. It looks like it'd be a pretty good matchup. She's a boxer, you're a boxer. Yeah, I know. It's just you're kind of
I thought a
similar in
vaccine was
stature, you know.
It's not like something that will get rid of it. It's kind of like something that will
People keep telling me to go. I want to go sooner or later, but
You're
like it's
possible.
another
I
planet.
wouldn't be surprised if you're shaking through the possibilities, knowing. At the very least, you can whisper now.
Another bartender were having I need to do vaccine shots.
Much less. Much less what you can whisper in private.
I don't know what you were doing. I just saw your hands doing this. I thought you were like casting a spell or something.
If there's any like powder.
Oh, you were summoning the cop. Okay, let's see. Holy shit. She's got the force.
Planning on inhaling anything powder-wise that comes off of something explosive, but good to know. I don't think it was actually emitting any sort of like.
You're just sitting here waiting for Athena now then, or sure she can get around by herself.
Okay.
Just chilling. Okay, cool.
Good to know. I'll make
Sorry,
it
did you end up hearing something? If you did, odds are good I probably wasn't. Probably was too busy looking at you to really realize something was being said behind me.
Sure. And I'm, you know, straight like her gets agitated if she's sitting down in one place for too long, so get it sorted out. Nice to see you though, man.
Doesn't concern us, I suppose.
Terrifying.
Not that thirsty.
Have a good one, man.
No, I have it wrapped. Okay, I do.
And besides, you're gonna need something in your system, considering you're not going to be, well, yeah, you're not going to be eating anything for the next 12 hours, I'm afraid.
Cool. Maybe find somewhere a little more private.
It also helps with research and development.
Good thing I already ate this morning.
Yes. And besides, it's not like going that long without food is going to let this waste away.
Research and development. Further advanced tech.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, there you go. And once more, deployed again in the block. Oh.
If only most days were this quiet.
Yes, but sometimes you can enjoy loud days.
The place I went
I
to
can't.
plasma grenade.
I can understand why. But you better not just be in. But I swear, you better not just end up having your voice just only be a whisper.
I've never seen the way that.
Well, you told me not to exactly strain my voice.
Well,
so
yes,
that's
I'm
on
meaning
you.
later when you've actually gotten your voice properly back.
Blown up twice.
I mean, my shield protects me,
Not just the shield, I think the armor has something to do with it too, because that's.
Thank you.
That's heavy.
So, pass me 2 of the glasses, I'll take it back.
about as much as a car.
Yeah. Well, warthog to be exact.
Returning empty
Oh, those
glasses.
vehicles. Oh, yep. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Alright, that should do you for now at least.
Yeah, don't strain yourself. Take it easy if you
Yeah.
had throat surgery recently.
Yes, plenty of fluid and not allowed to eat for now. Sadly. Actually, I should have probably... can I see your phone real fast?
No smoking either.
Please.
No, okay.
Right, we had that about 30 or so minutes ago we finished.
Some rebar.
Right, so it'll be roughly...
Oh, like scrapping, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so you'll be able to ease again roughly by the time you wake up again.
Landed in some rubble. And for God, there was a piece of metal sticking up. That's if I don't stay up and perform mad science again.
I won't.
I probably wouldn't have fared any better in that situation. Hello.
Go on.
Could I have
Oh, come on, it's not like you're itching to do some experimenting with me. That'll be the last flirt I do. For now. Alright, fair enough.
Oh wait, hang on. Tropical mango's not a milkshake. Sorry.
Right.
Milkshake come in what? Huh?
What?
It comes in fruit? Milkshakes come in fruit?
I mean, some
It was
do.
just like a berry.
No, some of them have fruit flavors. What? Yeah, no. I guess 10 credits. Yeah, sorry.
Here is there and then tip for you.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
Get this real quick.
Yeah. Was confused. Common is still learning.
Maybe we can see about
I'm so small
heading
and
back
foolish.
if you're willing.
No, it's fine. I'm still
Unless you'd rather sit around and chat in a quiet manner at least.
I'm not used to urban environments myself.
Shame I don't exactly have time to go to the Atlantis Club for tonight anyway.
Take it easy.
And you said you prefer quiet nights.
Well, true. Sometimes a little bit of chaos is warranted.
Fair
Here
enough.
I don't exactly appreciate it.
Fair enough. At a nightclub, chaos is inevitable.
I don't know what that
Whether or not
means.
it's
I just
happy
know that
chaos
my
or
friend, anytime you straight the water,
violent
he always says
chaos.
something like, it'll buff out.
Either way, probably good for Jack, actually.
Yeah, he says that, and then he replaces the entire.
I know the
like,
cat that
metallic
looks
panel
up to
of
you,
frame.
from what I've heard, well, is trying to keep him well and good. I imagine he probably at least needs a night on the town to properly de-stress.
Replace it. I don't know.
Naturally.
And besides, at the very least with that back, I don't have to worry about the night on the town going sour in a different capacity.
Anyway, these Spanish have these things called spikes.
Yes. Both your ability to...
Similar to the plasma.
I assume both your ability to eat and, well, you being able to speak at normal volume should return by the next time you wake up, if nothing else.
So they can go through your head and then point out this way.
Either by the time I wake up or by the time I finish mad science late at night.
We're not repeating the flood.
Hey. Huh. I wouldn't want to be in the situation where I'm going.
Good.
If you get, I saw a marine get sent in the chest, it blew up. He was gone. Entire torso gone.
Stars.
Lovely.
What a thing to turn into. Or at least with a flux to bring me back to, I suppose.
One up that story. Don't really have any war stories of my own. I'm not even a soldier, so don't know. I'm not sure.
As much as you probably may wish to swap stories, like service stories, well, we're kind of stuck at a whisper right now.
I mean, me being out here is supposed to. I mean, I'm
Plenty
out
of
here for a
breath.
reason, so I guess this is
The
my
blood
adventure.
circulation's already going just from the
My
walk
adventure's
to
kind
Mega
of at a
Building and
standstill
back,
right
so...
now, and I got a job being a bartender. Not that I'm complaining, I kind of need the credits.
Naturally. That's my new catchphrase, apparently.
And, well...
Managed to get her out. I rolled her out.
I can't exactly get your blood flowing in a different manner. Not without the risk of accidentally raising your voice before you meant to.
No, quiet.
Oh, I'm being quiet
Take it
here.
easy, Samuel.
You too, Star.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Thank you.
Well, that was my move, dog.
Were it not for the mild padding, were it not for the small amounts of padding you put on it, I would have thought I would have been, well, basically bapped on the nose by one of those big crane
If you need
arms.
anything, I or one of those two can help you.
Yo, one of the others actually sent me a video of one of those damn things actually wielding a katana like a proper like a samurai.
We got a couple of things. We got food, we
Hey,
got drinks,
you need to show me that.
for synthetic
Yeah,
fuel, we
yes.
got,
When we get
flavor
home,
sticks that
I'll,
come in a
well,
bunch of different varieties.
when we get either my home or your home, we'll at least try and find it again.
I mean, much like regular food.
I just don't remember whether or not I left my phone at your place or mine.
Prices for them.
Let's at least take another quick walk around.
5 credits.
Alright.
I can't remember off the top of my head. We don't sell them too often.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah, you know what? I see it. I see it.
Well, yeah. If anything interests you, just let me know and I can get some.
Oh, I got the story.
Thank you, Doc.
Okay. I'll make
Thank
sure
you very
to get
much.
prices for the flavor sticks for you. Yeah, you two take it easy.
Yes. Apologies for the increase in flirting at the very least. December is approaching after all. Opens this way.
Interesting. What all the Spartans seem to high height to me.
Well, where shall we walk to? Walk around, take in the sights, see whatever nonsense we can get ourselves barely involved in. Not sure what's going on. You prefer to keep things quiet. I am a naturally curious sort.
Because you weren't practicing where are you from? Because I
But I use my ultimates.
Something about the guy with a hat and cape.
Very likely just talking about something I don't exactly know.
No. Tell you what. Do you wish to head to the gym to at least see if there's anything we can watch, if nothing else?
Why not? I'd at least feel a little more comfortable trying to
Yes.
speak at a very low volume.
Yes, and it's not like I exactly wish for either of us to fight.
Alright. You're buckled over.
You may have actually been in service, but, you know, you have recently just come out of surgery barely 40 minutes ago, so... Might as well see.
Thank you, Doc.
Oh. That was a stutter in my mind.
Flux doesn't seem to appreciate a lot of things.
Maybe it's not appreciating my flirts either. Oh, I already know you appreciate. You're just telling me to stop before I embarrass you in public.
I hate that you're right.
And besides, in my defense, it is getting close to December. So...
Barely.
Yes. I remember Jack telling me about that one. A rabbit he may not have spoken to, but one he knows at least practices here quite a bit.
How long until we spot another transforming vehicle or something?
Have you seen Jamsky?
Hopefully not.
Nope.
Oh, I'll kick his head.
The one with orange armor, I'm afraid I haven't.
Hello.
But I ain't saying about you.
He's upstairs in bar.
Oh.
Got it.
Oh, didn't see you there, little one.
You would be a danger to one actual bout, no powers.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Moving in on you will be difficult, like I said.
Would you like me to hop over the wall, if nothing, to at least talk with you properly?
If you want to, mister.
In this case, boxing.
Sure, at the very least we could take a seat inside.
You have the long range game down for show. Like prime example,
If nothing else.
is an fighter tries to jump in on you, you notice that they're jumping in, but you could jump back.
Oh, right, okay. I recognize you. Jack told me about you.
That'll make that person well aware, yeah. It'll make them well aware.
You gave him a cake, if I recall right. I remember him being quite ecstatic about it.
Oh, you mean Armsy? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I just refer to him by his actual name most of the time.
As a sibling usually does.
Yes.
I mean, everyone calls him Armsy, so I call him.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Do minds often stutter around here, or rather just the flux try to take people in the gym a lot?
Good old Flux, if I were to guess.
I wouldn't know. We might as well take a seat, if nothing else. We can at least talk about a bunch of stuff. Especially considering what Jack has been up to these days, I suppose. You want to shoot yourself forward a bit. Yeah. I swear, every fucking location in this place, I wouldn't be surprised if Jack's actually had a hand in, well, making at least a little bit better.
Well, at least denting a wall with his arms.
Fair enough. I don't think he's ever told me if he's actually fought in this ring, which, well, considering the difference between well, the average fighter here, and Jack, not too surprising. I see a good chunk of people are in the lying down phase of their exercises, I suppose.
I got you. Fucking you ready for that? Yo, finish teaching them. Yo, nah, no way he just said that shit. That shit's crazy.
I'm not gonna use any power against them. Just watch. 5 minutes.
Damn, bitch.
Little wonder Jack seems to speak a lot on a couple of people here. For one reason or another, I suppose.
I do have magic. What do you mean?
This dude might not think I haven't been watching him, but I know he's going to go
Yo, bro. Yo, let's get some fight music going, bro. I can whoop your ass for that. That should be crazy. I can beat fight music. I mean, shit, that's what I'm
Average gym day.
I'd assume. Or possibly just a him thing. I'm not sure. I haven't had the pleasure of, well, conversing with a lot of people that Jack has myself. I think my first port of call coming to here for the first time was... what was his name? Winterhide, if I recall correctly. That was after, well, I already told you about that incident with Jack.
Which one is a lot?
Okay, you make a fair argument. I was reading the one where he was rescuing his white-haired fella from some PMC of sorts. I know I definitely remember telling you about the factor of us seeing him walk in with looking like his head was damn near karate chopped in half.
At that point, it was mainly the blood giving that effect.
True, there was quite a bit.
But after a quick cleanup and just general medical assistance, he was perfectly fine.
Even if he thinks he just simply slept it off.
To be fair, that rabbit could probably walk off a lot of things.
I mean, yes. I mean, rabbit legs are naturally strong.
They can walk off a lot of things and sleep a lot of things off. After all, you managed to walk off a bullet through the leg.
And a fractured rib besides. Let's not forget that.
True that. Even if I couldn't exactly properly assist in helping it heal. But oh well.
Oh.
Maybe I have it.
I'm not sure if this is meant to be a spar or an endurance test.
Last I heard it was a spa.
Yeah. Hold on a moment. Ah. Greetings.
Ready for the fake.
Greetings.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ugh. Glad to see things are...
until they start spilling their blood all over the place.
True, true.
Hello, Jellybean.
That's one.
An average day at the gym, I take it. Ooh.
I'm not aiming to win. It's not my aim right now.
To be honest, it seems like he could pretty handily. From what I heard from Jack, even Butch gave Jack a definite run for his money.
I don't know. What happened to you?
Or I guess in his words, made Butch work for his win.
Yeah, why you look like that?
It's my best friend.
Huh?
Damn, I don't know, man. I don't know. I got
Well, that's how it should usually be.
True, true.
I can do that too, right? Like, yeah. Well, if I can press my charge, that means won't I just overcharge? Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay.
Didn't think I'd come across a scenario where I'd have to look down to see somebody.
I'm beginning to wish that I decide to wear the turtleneck instead of the crop top and jacket.
Getting cold?
I'm overcharging because this is a really condensed form of
Yeah.
electricity.
Go back to your regular size.
It's fine, just...
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
Just stay away from me.
The general heat of exercise in the gym isn't doing it, is it?
Hug.
No. What? No. Stay.
You want a hug? You want a hug?
To be fair, we're next to the window.
That's fair, that's fair.
I do not give consent to be touched by you.
I mean, I could give you my... Actually, I really thought I was going to say, I'll give you my jacket as though that'll be any help at all.
And you're wearing a hoodie, not a jacket.
You know what I mean.
That's a little small.
Didn't have a lot of power behind it.
You know what I mean.
You need to amp up your game.
But the thing is, for a boxer, right? You saw what I did when you grabbed me, right?
Yeah.
Moving in this direction, right?
What is with some people having nice asses?
Listen, that's presumably just how it is, both in engineering fields and in fighting fields. Inevitably, you're going to need to duck under quite a lot of things. But hey, if you need something to warm you up, I'm here. I thought I said I was done with the flirts, but oh well.
Let's get walking around places.
Very well. Best to prevent potential hot-headedness from bouncing our direction. Nice to watch, at least. Oop. When did you get smaller?
I can make myself smaller, but I can't make myself.
I'm not used to looking down at somebody. I'm going to be honest.
Why are you so tiny? Are you in the vending machine again?
She seems nice. the very least, I can be happy of recognizing the red jackets. Such as Toronto and Elric, if nothing else.
I haven't noticed the one in purple over there, or the one with purplish, with a purple mane.
Oh, I see, yes.
I wasn't expecting to.
She does look similar to
see
you.
another one like me.
They do look similar to you, actually.
Been a while since I actually saw another one of what I assume is my kind. But, no, well, I don't really want to bother them.
I was about to say, no harm in striking up a conversation.
No, I'd rather not.
Well, if you're willing to let it linger in the back of your head until you inevitably forget it, then fine.
I'm not here, but...
Aren't you Armsy's brother?
Yes.
I'll assume ghost.
Yo, what's up?
I'm alright, just got my partner out of throat surgery.
Some latency in my opticals
Yeah.
for a second.
Yeah. They can't see you because you don't have any P2 yet.
There you are.
Oh, I mean,
You
I
look
could.
charged. Probably not the wisest idea for me to do that.
Yeah.
You fell for it last time.
Now you can see at least.
Yes, and I at least have the good thought to actually have common sense around me this time.
Wait, who couldn't see me?
You just are you just saying you don't like me? What do you mean? I'm friendly. I'm nice, right?
Listen, I may not doubt your friendliness, but well, I could see light. I could see electricity arcing off of your skin.
What? Hold on. Do you still see it?
Yes.
If I touch you, is it more like a static shock, or is it more like I got a fork in the outlet kind of shock?
That is also
It's
a
a
concern.
static shock. Only a fork in the outlet if I want to kill you.
That is fair.
And I don't want to kill you, so high five.
It still hurts a bit. It's fine though.
Yeah.
Is the static
Hello?
shock in the in the fork in the outlet, is that like dangerous to people around you?
Only if you're touching me.
Oh, so only if you're being touched.
Well, it's like touching a current of electricity. I can't help it. This is what I am. I don't know what you want me to say.
I'm a bit
What's up,
Who said I get around? I was listening and fighting at the same time, you know what I mean?
Someone said you get around?
Gotta get around, yeah. Yeah. I want my ego stroked, come on now. I like people knowing about me. Feels good.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about. No, I was out here learning how to get small. Like, I figured out I can, like, condense my form to get smaller, but it doesn't, like, remove any of my charge, so it's the same charge, just in a smaller area. Was it a tie, or did Butch lay you out? You were getting hit pretty hard.
Fucking Butch lay me out? What? Didn't lay me out.
I watched him do this to you, and you were like, oh!
Yeah, it fucking hurts. It doesn't mean I'm fucking laid out. Laid out means that no competition. Hell no. I can get hit a couple times and still move. I should be fucking dead.
All right.
I mean, listen, right? You could slam my head into that
I'll follow
20
you.
times in a row. I'd be fine. I would not be laid out. I'd be disoriented. I wouldn't be laid out. Here, come on, do it. Do it, right? Slam my shit against that. I'll be cool. Like, ain't no big deal. No cracks, no none. I'm confident.
I think she was giving you a glance too, actually.
I hardly know my way around here. Well, I did notice what appeared to be similar hands to mine.
Maybe she'll catch us at some point and we can have a more earnest conversation away from a person wanting their ego stroked after definitely catching at least 10 hands to the face.
I would have said something about complimenting his ass, but that would have been, well, that
With
would
me
have been
right
funny,
next to you? How
but also
scandalous.
be awkward. Listen, if you see a good ass, you would also want to compliment it.
I mean, I tend to compliment yours.
True. I realize I'm talking louder.
Yeah. Does it hurt? Do you feel any amount of strain?
Feels mostly normal, aside from a odd tingly feeling.
That might be a mild amount of strain, just to possibly lower your voice just a little bit.
Yeah. No, it's still there even when I whisper. Oh well. It shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Either that or the
After all, can't get worse
immunoblockers are doing work.
One of them. Either way, it's still an upgrade from the previous chord.
Yes.
You can actually hear my accent.
Yes, and you whispering, evidently. For a moment I thought you were curious on what could be available in the pawn shop.
Not exactly. Not too fussed about grabbing something right now.
No. Jack did at least tell me to give him at least a text or something to tell him that he's free to enter the rack once we're gone. Do you think you need a bit more drink in you, or?
Maybe. I don't really know. Also, never you or any of your other siblings really explained why you don't typically occupy the same space other than the warehouse and...
It's mainly due to an old incident. Be real?
Do I dare pry?
It was an incident regarding a rival gang. We went out 4 at a time for a scrap run. Ended up getting spotted because, 4 people are much easier to spot than just 1, even with my distinct colorations. And the gang tried to take us captive. Jack freed us. Well, Jack and the others freed us, but that at least gave a message clear to us of don't venture together. If you venture alone, you're less likely to be spotted, and, well, much easier for you to get away.
But then there's the downside of if you're alone and you're caught, how will everyone else know that you're caught other than you just not appearing for several days? There's no real...
That is the
there's less
factor.
chance to really get a message out.
And plus, well, I know how Azazel is when it comes to the nature of having to slap a tracker on herself like she's under house arrest.
I swear one of these days one of these days I'll just slip a tracker into every single one of your clothing pieces. All of the fucking rabbits. Just make sure you're okay.
To be fair, at this point Jack has a habit of narrowing down what potential gangs could have taken them and then just going one by one. Just asking, hey, have you seen this? Because usually the front guards are stupid enough to slip up, oh yeah, we saw them coming in like yesterday. And then, well, he's not exactly gentle when it comes to trying to get us back. When, it comes to rival gangs, which, well, it just shows how much, well, he's caring to actually be dealing with a gang as opposed to just trying to destroy them to try and get his Azazel back.
even if destroying may be the better option in some cases.
I think that would probably... If he can make a reasonable assumption on where she's being held, then maybe, but... I imagine he's probably not wanting to put a risk. Knowing that they were knowing that they were attempting to capture all of us, and almost succeeded.
Right.
Yes. Might be wise to reopen the tracker idea when it comes to, well, at least our database. I can at least explain the nature of, well, the pros and cons of it.
Well, with some of the rabbits, at the very least, it's relatively easy to actually put something on them. I mean, Jack has in him, so...
Yes.
I do have experience in networking and stuff, so I can probably get the most secure line for us, so that no one else can tap into the trackings.
And also be able to make them small enough that, well, if we are taken by a rival gang again, they can't just find it and take it off of us.
The small part I can handle, placing it on, well, placing it on someone like you, who doesn't exactly have cybernetics, is going to be a bit of an issue.
Yes, without cybernetics, it's more a factor of figuring out how small of an item you can be for the sake of either carrying it in a pocket, or probably linking around a limb, making it just simply look like a little bracelet or something.
Or maybe I could just make a really small incision and put it in your shoulder.
Maybe. Or an earpiece, perhaps.
That would be too obvious, considering where your ears are.
Fair point, but you know how Zaz has been when it comes to trying to get me an earring. For some fucking reason, I don't understand it.
To be fair, you are jokingly called a femboy.
I barely even know what that term means.
Well, with this hairstyle that you have, I can see it. No, that's a bad thing.
There's nothing wrong with looking more feminine in appearance. I mean, for fuck's sake, look at like half the people around here.
Well, I did say nothing wrong with it. You do look pretty.
And you look pretty handsome yourself. But I suppose we should start walking back, if nothing else.
Yeah, we should get a move on. I was thinking about getting a milkshake before going, but I realize I have things to do, so
to be fair, we can actually briefly go get it if you wish.
It's fine.
No, the doctor did say the doctors did say to get you plenty of fluid, so no shame in sticking around for 5 more minutes to get a drink.
I can grab a drink at the place I actually need to go. Being, my company building. I have shit to do, Jonah.
Alright. But the doctor did say no alcohol. Like, period.
Did I say alcohol? I didn't.
No, I'm just making sure, just in case you were to assume.
I know I'm forgetful at times, but I'm not that forgetful, come on.
Alright, fine, if you insist. We walk here, but then we take the transporter back.
You know what? Valid point. I need to get more exercise in.
Yes, you needed. They did say take a good chunk of walk for the next few days. There's nothing else.
The nice thing about being an engineer in some capacity is that I'm usually always moving, even if I am sitting in one spot.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Let's get to move on.
Yes. I'll probably give a text to let Armsy know let Jack know he can come in. Well, hey.
All these stickers on the floor.
Hey. Ray, we got you done.
And now I need to go do another thing. Unfortunate.
Alright, cool. As it happens. Alright, I'll catch you later then, honey.
Yeah, see you later.
You appreciate the Jonah flirts?
Yes. I forget. There's a gap between like.
I believe so, yes.
Between like the things that you do, right?
Yeah.
When about's the gap? Like 2-ish?
2 a.m. usually is the next event I tend to go to if it's available. I might have a mind to go to the Atlantis, to be honest.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But like, between 10 and 2, I should be alright.
Well, I have no idea if I'm gonna be free by 2. Hopefully I am.
If that is the case, I will at least give you, well, proper invites. As needed. If you wish to join me then.
Slipped into the Jonah voice for a second.
You know. Whatever. It is the fact that it just feels nice talking that low. As soon as I start trying to talk as Armsy, my body's like, no, you must yawn, Dolphus.
I didn't understand a word of what you were saying to me.
That's alright.
This is the problem when I zone out. If I zone out and you're speaking as Armsy, I won't understand a word of what you're saying.
Alright.
Well, let's fucking be bothered to invite me. That'll be grand.
Alright. Should I leave you to it then? Alrighty. Let me just change my status.
You're cute.
Jeez. Okay, we're in the stage of me opening my overlay causing the entire game to lag. We're in this phase. It causes it to lag like hard. So, because there are, let's see, 63 people in the instance? Yeah, that tracks. Jesus shit. Alright. Well, it feels uncomfortable coming this way, but oh well. There we are. And the flux trying to take me instantly, bastard it is. Ah, thank you kindly.
She thanked you.
Yeah, I heard her.
Howdy, Charles. Lord knows I need a bloody drink. Oh.
And then somebody apparently had the realization that they were doing alright.
Okay,
here you go. What flavor stick?
This.
Just
Thank you.
swap the roles.
Hey, Armsy.
Howdy, Cs.
I think it was something about
We're gonna have to worry about.
How you doing?
It said that it'd be,
I'm doing alright. Hungry, but alright.
a bunch of
You want anything?
Of course. Get me burger, please.
Alright, that'll be 5 credits. And then after this, I'm getting around from the bar.
Keep him safe from the woman and all that.
Such as it is.
There are a few things that I can
Burger for you real quick.
So,
No,
Hey.
I don't read books.
over there is the porn.
I hate reading.
They generally buy. They generally buy.
Yeah, I was gonna say you.
And here you go.
Cheers, mate.
Nice.
My shit's over, you can have one.
Oh, great.
Bits of trinkets. or
I'll
whatever.
lay on your lap and you can read it.
Wanna have an natter, Cs?
Alright. What's up? Sorry?
I was going to say, you up for a natter or are you busy heading elsewhere?
Nah, not busy at all. In fact, I just cleared myself from my shift. They can take it over for now.
I
You
need
need anything
letters.
else before I disappear?
What are they not meant to use me?
The
Nice.
technological
Okay.
service basically.
Oh, those two will help you if you need anything.
What do you mean, what the fuck? My whole life has literally been fighting.
I'll do it. I'm good at eating fast when I need to.
Heh.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I wouldn't have a complaint if you myself from my shift. They can take it over for now. But we got.
Oh, Jesus.
You sure?
You okay?
Alright, apparently the flux doesn't like me feet hitting the ground, apparently.
Just keep confirmation. Fuck.
Yeah, well. Alright. Oh, hi, Hoodie. It's always the problem when I have to account for the fact that I've got a bloody trailer following me at all times.
Yeah, no kidding. Surprised you can sometimes even go through the door frames.
I know I was certainly bloody surprised at first, especially when the arms couldn't even fold at all in the first place.
Oh yeah, no, that was the dilemma and a half.
Hey. Hey.
Well, yeah.
I only got a text from my brother a couple of moments ago, so long
He was
story.
here earlier.
It's a long story why me and me kin don't have a habit of staying in the same place. Or at least
Fine. You don't gotta tell me.
congregating in the same place at any road. Congregating in the same spot any road.
That's fair.
That's
No,
our home and all.
Your brother was here earlier because his friend or associate, I don't know. He recently went through throat surgery and stuff.
Oh, Silas.
He took some time to
Right.
recover, and yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't really know the person.
To our partners, if I recall right. We were originally supposed to be business partners, then I seen they accidentally seemed to have taken it a bit further, but I don't know, maybe he's looking for discounts, I don't know.
That's fair.
I wouldn't know.
Who knows?
Well, hopefully your shift at the bar weren't too dramatic, I suppose.
Nah, it's a quiet Saturday as usual.
Hey, well, it's probably only quiet because we're not on the bloody streets.
Fair. I mean, at the beginning, the first street was kind of deserted. There really wasn't anyone here aside from me and Elric at the bar.
Fair on. Well, If you want to walk somewhere, you lead. I usually don't tend to like taking the lead outside of, well, combat scenarios. Mainly out of fear I'm going to accidentally whack you with the bloody pack when I turn.
I know to keep my distance. I guess,
Yeah. Actually, I guess I probably could have a gander and see the progress on the canals, actually.
Oh, something else?
Hey, I helped clean out the trash in the canals. I wanted to see if it's actually been, stayed trash free.
Oh. Isn't the canals a dangerous area? Or am I thinking?
Well, alright. But I imagine they're working to try and, make it a little bit safer. I do know a bloody fucking thrasher came up when we were clearing out the trash.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't sound...
that
doesn't sound too great.
Nay.
But I mean...
Fortunately, I didn't, get a bite taken out of me, at least. Though considering the size difference, I think I am technically bite-sized, if we're going off size comparison on that front. But... yeah.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine.
Fortunately, it worked out.
I haven't actually met a thresher, and that's good. I haven't exactly met a thresher, and I don't want to meet a thresher. There.
Nay. And boss has gotten some wizard-looking lad about.
It's a wizard from the moon who's first came here today, actually. He's giving her the rundown.
And of all bloody places in all the bloody places a moon wizard can land, they land in this fucking place.
I mean, all things considered, there have been more bizarre situations before. We've been in one.
Listen. Well, true. And you saw me unlock a new fucking new fear. God.
Yeah, no.
I
promise space travel is...
Yeah, I'd rather not relive that again.
Yeah, no.
Apparently Trevor's actually back up and running, actually.
Oh, he is?
I say it like that.
I haven't seen him in a while.
He's labeled as an AI. He said he was on some kind of meditation or training break for a while.
Ah, okay.
Either that or he was just simply laying low from the people from whatever could have been bloody after him. He's an AI with his own fucking spaceship. Who knows what could be after him, to be honest.
His own spaceship, his own arms dealing company, apparently a base on a different planet,
Hey. Who knows what could be bloody after him, to be honest. Whatever, we got time.
Oh, yeah.
Besides, it's not like I really have any excuse to go to brothel anymore. Oh, hey, mate. Oh, bloody hell, you right?
You right? Yeah. No, it's been a couple of weeks.
I was about to say, I could say the same about you, mate. You look like you still got, coal scrubbed against your cheek.
Yeah, no, I was involved in a fight with a thresher that I didn't do too well in, but as things go, I'm doing okay.
Well,
yeah, honestly,
to be fair, that sounds like a resounding success considering you still have all your limbs. I'm assuming you're not talking about the thrasher that tried getting on our case during the canal cleanup.
Oh no, it was a cage fight. I was all of a sudden find myself in a cage fight with a thrasher, so that was fun.
Jesus, I pity you.
Oh, it's kind of crazy.
It's a thrasher.
Yeah, no, I wasn't super happy about it at the time, but there was kind of
no, I wouldn't
involved
blame
that
you
forced
for
me to do
being
it, and
a
really, I
big
just had to
beef,
survive. Yeah, no, it was me and Mo and a couple of other people. Just kind of there.
Speaking of, I hadn't talked to Mo in a while. Is she alright?
Well, actually, she's been trying to hit the gym recently, and she hit this stuff recently called what was it? It was like carnivore paste or something? Because she really wanted to go in on all of the supplements, she had it all planned out, and she was super excited. She took a fucking whiff of that thing, and she's been vomiting, just hurling ass ever since.
Oh, Christ.
I mean, like, I took one smell of it and I was like, that is not gonna work for you. But she is, yeah.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't
Nah,
be
turns out
surprised
they're
if
kind of
carnivore
like-
hay sound smells like all sorts of nonsense.
Well, yeah, no, God knows what it actually is. It probably isn't meat, I can tell you that much, but, yeah.
Or if
No,
it is, it's raw
she's been a little
grind.
bit under the weather, but otherwise, she's okay, I think. We were kind of on the run for a very long time, and we've recently kind of stopped being on the run for 5 seconds, and that's nice. You know, just had to get beaten up by a thrasher to get it.
Run for a little bit.
Oh man, whole story. Yeah, no, actually, long-winded series of events that ended up with me having to get part of my brain cut out, which is why my eye's missing right
Christ.
now. But yeah, no, it's been going well though. I mean, my brain's mostly cybernetic anyway, but it's been like a month. But I mean, start off I couldn't walk properly, and then I was stumbling around.
Jesus.
And, you know, but I'm hopeful that soon I'll be able to get the eye back in, and you know, all good. Thing is, I'm trying to like check for like changes in my personality and stuff like that, but there's been so much stuff that's happening. I don't know how much of that's just, you know, stress. Guess it'll be a question for some time. But yeah. Oh, also I just had someone come up to me. Oh, just to really throw it out there, if you hear anyone talking about how there's going to be a big firefight between the Tigers and the Stormbringers in the mega building, complete bullshit. No idea where that came from. Yeah, that's bizarre, but you know, all good fun. Oh, yeah,
Well.
you mentioned you do a couple of like fights and stuff like that, right?
Oh, yes. I mean,
Oh, yeah, cool.
yeah, I definitely know I had to
There's
deal with the shite trying to pour out, trying to stop our job when trying to clean the canals in the mega building.
Yeah, I heard about that. I wasn't gonna help out at the time because, like, I was worried I was gonna get trash in my eye
Yeah.
socket and it'd get infected or something like that. But
Can't even blame me on that. Plus, I still remember your first reaction when I folded these bloody things.
That's still so awesome. You know, I actually took that inspiration. I can't show it to you right now, but like I saw the arms and I was so enamored with them that when I was hacking, I kind of built myself a set of like big arms that I can use when I'm net running, just because you know I thought those were so cool.
Glad to know I'm able to inspire people.
Yeah, man, it was awesome. Well, you know, you're kind of like a, if you don't mind me saying, smaller guy, and I'm a smaller guy, and I thought that, you know, maybe it'd been a fun to try clobbering things for once in a while, and yeah, no, it was good fun. You know, over, you know, crushing fear that I was gonna, you know, get, you know, uninstalled, but you know, that's all good.
Hey, thankfully you didn't, eh?
No, well, you know, it went reasonably well, all things considered. But yeah, no, I was just saying that there's a fight night later tonight, at the SOS, I think, the swimmer sink. Didn't know if you were gonna
Never
be
heard
that
of
or
it.
not, just because. Oh, it's a place on Copper Street. It's still in the waterfront, but no, they do like a.
I might say
arena fights. It's a
about
pretty
heading
cool
to
arena every other
Atlantis to
weekend.
be. Might say about heading to Atlantis later in the night, any road.
I haven't heard of Atlantis. What is that?
A nice little nightclub by Ollie.
Recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, owned by Blue Ollie.
Isn't it in the Palace District or?
Hey.
Palace District. Oh, okay. That's a bit of a walk, but you know, you know, is it a nice place? I mean, I guess it is in the Palace District.
Real
right?
nice, to be honest.
You're rubbing shoulders in high society, are you now? Am I gonna have to start calling you Milord or something like that?
Oh my god, no. The term Milord Armsy is never gonna fucking catch on. Do not fucking make any
I
mistake.
don't know. I think it's got legs. Ironically.
Listen, just because I've
No,
only
it's all
cracked
good.
just now, just because I'm pretty sure I've only just cracked double digits in terms of an actual win rate in Fight Finder, don't even mean I could be called a lord.
Man, how do you get to Fight Finder? I understood it's on another planet.
Hey, I know it has connections to that bloody train network. I mainly just have coordinates
Is
to
there a
it.
train network?
Aye, to Gary
I didn't
Termini.
know if you guys all like took a bus together or something like that. You know.
I mean,
if all of the fighters
some
went up or
people
something
do.
like that, 'cause
I have this modified.
Oh, what is that?
To PDA, more or less. Meant for sponsors, actually. I accidentally got my hands on this. But since I'm technically a sponsor right now, I guess it don't even matter no more.
And that helps you travel to other planets. How?
There's a warp core inside it. If I'm able to input...
Holy shit!
If I'm able to... Tiny, mind you. If I'm able to input coordinates of a place exact, which I do have for the stadium and my own bedroom besides, I can place down a very short-lived portal. Takes me straight there.
Holy fuck, that's impressive.
It's only
Does
able to
supply
stay
you with that
stable for about
Finder?
10 seconds before it inevitably collapses, mind, but... You know... Useful.
Man, that is you would never get that from the look of it. Holy shit. Okay.
No,
well, cool.
no.
I guess I got like one of those warp stone things the other day. Kaiga sorted me out with one, and
Hey.
that's oh my god,
because
that's
of the
so
new crystal
convenient.
in Vierheim.
Yeah,
I still need
it's
to take
awesome.
it to Vierheim.
Yeah.
I actually got permission from Kaiga the other weekend. I asked if I could bring you, and he said yes.
Yeah, well, I think he's been building a lot recently, and like the tree around there is going absolutely wild. So
Oh, I
I think
see.
they're kind of like shut to visitors right now.
Isn't the
But
crystal? Isn't the crystal sort of embedded in the tree?
it's kind of close to it. I don't know. It's all good fun. It's kind of like in a courtyard
wouldn't
around
you
it. I
know?
know that the tree's looking after it anyway. But
I'm
either
not
way,
exactly
it's
magically
super convenient.
inclined, mind.
No, neither am I, but holy shit, I tried that thing once and I was sold. God damn. Absolutely. I guess it's kind of the same deal as your little teleporting box, right?
True, true.
But mine defects sometimes and I end up in this weird place.
Well, okay, I had to
Never seen it before.
reconfigure me PDA to be able to actually do that, mind.
I picked mine up, but Kaiga never explained to me how to use it. So I just kind of like gave it a best try and I ended up in this place called Malta's Palace, where there was all of these guys who were trying to get me to sit on a prism. Dude, it was weird. So basically I turn up there. What the fuck is Blue Lobster?
Eh?
Why are you so weird? He's constantly saying
I mean, I
weird
suppose
shit.
lobsters can be blue. There's a stranger around this place.
Well, I've never seen a blue
Shit, I mean,
lobster
it wouldn't be
before,
the
but I have
weirdest thing
seen a
that
green
happened.
one.
Eddie Road.
I don't know, maybe they're the
Yeah.
Power Rangers.
Tell you what.
Of-
See if you
of-
could
of
send me. See if you could send me coordinates. Either that, or you find a way to come pick me up and get me there.
I'll probably have to pick you up, all things considered. I'm
Or
not
I guess
really good with
nearby
or anything.
coordinates, so that I'm not just porting
That's
straight
industrial,
in.
so it's connected to the main train line, at least for now. But yeah, cool.
Aye.
No worries. Well, see you around if I do. I've got a little cabin next to the scrapyard, so I
Fair
kinda
on.
go by there to
And I
check
live
on things
outside the
every now and then.
bubble, and I usually am a little hesitant to tell people where me bloody workshop is.
Oh, I just live in a middle shop in Vierheim.
Mainly because of automated turrets, mind. But that's more me own kin. That's more the safety for me own kin than no
Get
doubt.
out. You making a special occasion or something?
They wouldn't shoot me if I ever ended up there, would they?
If I put your face onto the database, then they'll be able to recognize you and, not shoot you.
I'm here. Sure. Oh, well, good to see you, man.
Will I ever be put in that
Things working
database?
out. You're trying to be productive. Sure.
Will I ever be?
I knew you were feeling restless.
I don't know.
I mean, that depends on if you have
It seems
intention to
interesting.
visit.
I mean, I wouldn't mind visiting. I know sometimes I want to get out of this city. More often than not.
Hey, shame I don't exactly have a visitor's spot usually. There's usually the only times the turrets tend to shut off automatically is usually around the time traveling merchants have a habit of making their rounds and such.
Ah, okay. Wait, did you say time traveling merchants?
No, just traveling merchants.
Oh.
If they were
Okay,
time
I've heard
traveling, I mean, actually, how would I even know?
Who knows? This is the metaverse. It's weird.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't want to mess with time if I can help it. I've already messed with dreams. That weren't even at my own behest.
Yes, people have seemed to have messed with dreams in some way, shape, or form before. I don't really
Well, okay,
know.
that was when I was briefly a god.
Right, I remember that.
Well, I mean, it was more me getting dragged into the dream realm and such. And since I can't exactly sleep, couldn't exactly sleep then, I was just brought there directly. Which would have ended very badly if, if I didn't play cards right on that.
Fair. Huh.
But let's take a look at the canals, before we get distracted like a mother at the supermarket again.
Yeah, let's get moving. I know you don't like leading, but you lead the way because I've never been to the canals before.
Yeah, fair on.
Holy shit. I thought I was gonna have another short out session for a
Fair
moment there.
enough.
God fucking damn it.
Armsy, is the bar still open?
It should be.
I think so.
He's always a bit of a musclehead, so I've been kind of avoiding him in the past, but yeah, all good.
Gotten the kitty mesmerized, it looks like. I do, Eric.
I think I heard that story.
Hey, was about to take a trip down to the canals to check on it if you wanted to, Eric. No, he's already gone.
Oh, are you talking to Elric?
Hey, no, he's already traipsed away. No worries. Well, if you wanted to come and check out the canals with me, then come along.
Sorry, I just heard that someone was being ignored, so I just wanted to check the one
And well, considering the, bit of a tight squeeze this shite is, best to safe and sorry.
Fair enough.
Plus, I don't even want to risk people trying to jump me. I'm not as familiar with the mega building as I am the streets, I'm afraid.
You appeared and you
I do,
gave me a
boss.
burger and...
Hello.
Okay,
Hey. No worries. No worries.
I managed
Yeah,
to
I'll-
gaslight it last week.
I'll try not to worry about that too much.
Why are you gaslighting the level ones?
Oh.
Insurance bothering Ethan for the last few weeks.
It's an insurance. Continue. Okay.
Oh well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's Ethan. No, not Ethan. That's it's.
Not exactly working right now. I don't need to have the hat
It's
on.
Wayne. Christ.
It's Wayne?
It's Wayne.
Oh.
It's Wayne.
Is that what I heard? Is that what I heard from all the way over there? I couldn't tell. This is a genuine
It's
question.
Wayne.
I don't think it's going to.
Did you say Ethan?
Honestly, no. I'm just.
I got muddled up. Shut the
I had a
fuck
laughing fit while I was Halloween cursed. He was.
Oh yeah, I guess what you like getting like PTSD.
I'm used to walking with them idle.
Now because of the whole laugh track thing.
I've mostly gotten
That
over
makes
it,
sense.
but wanted to see what happened, Taylor.
I'll try not to laugh too much so I don't upset you.
Oh, trash certainly seems to be pretty sparse around, at the very least.
What's up? Oh, the trash. Yeah, right, I remember.
Hey.
Completely forgot that this place got cleaned up the other weekend.
Hey. Both the actual main point and the canals themselves, definitely. I mean, the incinerator got working, and that was more due to me and the boss, me and Tarant's work alongside a few others.
Oh, that's nice.
Do you know those bloody bold grey synths? Apparently, They're down near the backup generator for the bloody mega building. That's where they've been bloody coming from. It's a queer thing. Suits that looked like they were turning a millennium. Rather than more commonly now.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Let's have a gander here, eh?
Why do these stairs look crooked? Oh, this is where the canals are.
Hey.
Oh, I would not have known that. Ah.
Clean as a whistle, it looks like.
Yeah,
or at least trashless, at least. Oh, well, there it is. That's where the pile is. I guess they haven't thrown it all in the incinerator yet.
They'll get to it. I hope, at least.
No worries. Better there, better there than in the canals, eh?
Yeah, it's fair. What is this right here?
Hmm?
These
I'm assuming home units. Or store units, I'm not sure. One of them.
I have no idea. Like, in an odd way, they kind of remind me of home in a weird way. Though home was made more of scrap metal and bricks.
Granted, this doesn't look like it could be too far off.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, well.
I think my homes were actually a bit smaller than these buildings. At least back in the village.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, and I know we have to pass through the maintenance goblins, abode in order to get to the bloody incinerator anyway, and I don't think we'd want to be taking a proper gander anyway, unless you're like a good chunk of smoke.
Fair enough. I'm not looking to get into any trouble today, so... God, I remember getting chased out of this place and it being dark and grimy, and it's completely different than how it was before.
Now lights are working, the incinerator's working, there's much less trash, canals are fucking clean. And presumably they're making efforts to clear the sewers of problems. As if I recall right, we didn't actually kill the thrasher that came up at us. I think it retreated.
Ah. Dark and grimy, and it's completely different than how it was before.
Oh. Alright.
Oh.
Jesus. Sorry.
Yeah, you good?
Flux hitting me.
Flux getting you again? That's fair.
Wouldn't be surprised if it was because of nonsense happening at the gym.
Yeah, there seems to be people... It seems like the gym's actually a bit more filled nowadays than most other places. Which is funny to think about, because the bar's usually the social center.
I don't think the gym's meant to be being filled as the social center. I think it's more filled as the people who want to watch fights go down. Mind you, I've never actually properly fought there myself. I've mainly been getting, durability testing before I joined Faith Finder Mind.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to fight anyone in the... Don't want to fight anyone in the gym either.
No, you already told me about your bones. And
yeah, no.
You could already guess the strain from my bloody bones. I mean, for fuck's sake, I can still jump with this bloody pack on me.
Yeah, no.
I haven't weighed myself last, but I wouldn't be surprised if I've gained or actually lost weight since me last weigh-in. And the loss of weight I wouldn't even chalk up to exercise. Probably chalk up to the factor of how often I seem to be losing blood.
Fair enough.
Sounds fucking terrifying.
I wouldn't know.
I guess they're chasing him down or something.
I don't know. Well, hopefully this place is looking a mite bit better, eh?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's a lot brighter, a lot cleaner. More people are hanging out here rather than, I don't know, getting chased out into, like, the main area. Like,
Hey.
it's a little safer.
Plus it's got nice wooden benches. That I think must have been donated to the mega building after the wedding.
Yeah, probably. But I remember this place used to be abandoned even by the corpse.
Hey. Then again, that bloody blue box up there hasn't seen use even before it was moved.
Fair enough. I don't know, this place is certainly a lot different than how I remember it. And again, I usually
bit nicer.
tend to avoid this building. Oh yeah, a bit nicer for sure.
Hey, and I'm glad to have at least done me part in making sure this place is at least a little bit nicer to live in.
Yeah. I sort of learned about everything happening last minute, and, well, I was meeting someone that day, so I couldn't exactly help.
Hey, when it comes to your thing at Freehorns, I suppose I can at least arrange a time for me to visit, eh?
Yeah, of course. I'll let you know if they allow visitors again. This is my first time hearing that they don't allow visitors for the moment, but I'll let you know.
Hey. Maybe if I like
things
the
have
place,
been
I can visit it more often, eh?
Well, I can... Give me 1 second. Sorry, there's a cat scratching at the fucking carpet in real space. Don't mind that. Yeah, no, what was I saying? Freehorns a bit different than most other places in Zaphira.
Aye.
For once, the plaza's actually covered in greenery rather than, like, I don't know, cobblestone streets or asphalt.
I think I could simply hazard a guess. I'd probably stick out a fair chunk.
No, not really. A lot of the people that are in Meat Rack also come to Freehorns every now and again.
Real? They're on.
Yeah. I live in Freehorns. Like I said, I take the noodle shop by the giant tree. I serve noodles for free for anyone who might want any. Or if anyone's in like a stressful situation, I just look for a way to distract someone with noodles. Right now I only have chicken noodle and vegetable stew, but I'm hoping to expand my options at some point.
Yeah. Well, good on you, mate. I mean, let me see. Places I know I happen to frequent. Well, Five Finder's a bloody given. That's every bloody Monday. Shame I haven't seen you visit.
I have to visit. I've sort of been incredibly
It's just a matter of making time for it, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the biggest thing, making time. And me with making time, I can't even make time for myself. Let me sit myself down real quick.
I know there were one place I went to when I went, checking out a random coordinate. And, that taught me to not be punching in coordinates at random and actually get proper ones, rather than guesstimating. Ended up finding a portal there that took me from a nice little forest to essentially a fucking snowy waste. A-Grav weren't working then.
The other place that I usually go to outside of Zaphira is the Lost Acres. And I go there for, I guess more morbid reasons than others. Considering the nature of the Lost Acres.
Paying respects, I imagine.
In a sense, just mainly seeing if anyone from my old world might have ended up there. Aside from that, the place is actually pretty beautiful. Nice company there, people that you can talk to. A couple people from Zaphira as well, actually. Not a lot.
Can't be too surprised.
But it's nice. It's peaceful. There's a sort of like tranquility to it that you don't really see anywhere else in Zaphira.
In fairness, I realize I don't tend to visit too many places that often. Like, I haven't been able to make time to actually visit Bay 09 in Industrial in a while. Granted, I'm pretty sure the last time I did, I actually there was a war that ended up sparking for whatever reason. I got hit with a bloody tank shell at one point. Not pretty.
Oh.
Fortunately, not to me organics. As you can see, I am, not a fucking puddle.
Yeah, no kidding. Stars.
But it shows the durability of these
Bay 09,
bloody things, aye.
Yeah, of course. I haven't been to Bay 09 myself. I've heard about it. I know I have a couple friends that go there to do charity work because it's mainly synthetics that I have in Bay 09, right?
Usually. There's usually a good chunk of organic folks as well, if I recall right.
I kind of want to go there for charity work, but at the same time, I've heard that the place is like incredibly dangerous. I'm not sure if it'd be best for me to
There's
go.
a nice charity there. People tend to go there. The problem is cultists also seem to have a habit of traipsing about the place. Okay,
Yeah, I've heard about bulk cultists, and I've heard about scrappers being around as well, but those scrappers are usually, I don't know, it's part of their turf as well.
Aye. Yeah, well. Yeah.
It's just something that I'm a bit cautious about.
Aye. I know I have a habit of going on missions on usually every week or so. Usually as a way to basically either make me send more money or, well, making sure I ain't getting rusty.
Okay.
It's really on occasion I tend to visit other places. I know I had to visit some bloody, I don't know, what is it, Starship or something? On a last name Truffles' behest? I don't even know. I don't quite remember too much. Nice little cat baker, if I recall right. Well, another worshipper of the same lad that I'm friends with that did briefly cause me to gain godhood, but that's aside the point. I'm pretty sure I already told you that story.
Yeah, you told me about it.
Need
An odd
repeat.
story for sure.
Nay. I only know. I'm not plotting on going back to that snowy waste, even if I do have the coordinates for that forest saved. Because, well,
yeah, no.
First and only time I've gone there so far, my A-grav stopped working. Engine straight up turned into a bloody rock. Like
yeah, that's
crystal rock type shite. It came back to went back to normal, so nothing happened when I went back through. Right queer is what it was. I'm mainly not wanting to go again just out of fear of, well, what could happen elsewise. Probably my eyes would stop working.
Yeah, no, understandable, all things considered.
Hey.
I'd probably just simply freeze to death if it's really just a snowy waste.
Well, okay, I didn't explore too much. It was inside of a camp of some kind. That I know for definite. It also seemed a good chunk more magical in its energy, in the way of things. They were discussing stuff like aether and such.
Okay.
There's a snowy place. I forget what they called it. I know I met a lad. No, I met a nice knight lad named Victor, but that's about all I can easily remember.
Wait. Oh. I think I know what you're talking about. Is the place called the Iron Grip?
No, I don't think so. I might have a mind to go to the Iron Grip, but there might be a similar factor as the missions I have a habit of going on weekly.
I've been to the Iron Grip before, and the place is a bit chaotic, but I remember it was kind of snowy there. I guess it's not a snowy wasteland, but
no.
It is a bit of a town.
I mean, I could only really see snow around the camp. That was the major factor. It was really... I know I could see I know one way went hill upwards, one way went hill downwards.
Okay.
surrounded by like bare trees.
Yeah,
What
I don't
was
really
his-
know anything about
I
that.
don't even recall the name, frankly. Don't even recall. I mean, I'm trying to rack my head now. Whatever name's sparking in me head trying to think on it. Eorzea, if I recall, if that makes any amount of sense.
I don't think I've heard of Eorzea.
Yeah, I figured you wouldn't.
Nah,
Considering your
it's
first
not
whole
ringing any
entire
bells for me.
grip. I'm pretty sure. Tell you what does Iron Grip deal with, actually?
Giant monsters, the whole monster hunting guild, from what I remember. They specialize in hunting monsters. And they use these things called scout flies. I have actually a little jar of them myself. I keep them at home because, well, I'm not sure if I'd be able to use them around here.
I've written.
But they're like essentially.
Yeah, no, don't want to risk it accidentally leading you to the nearest fucking thrasher about, eh?
Yeah, but the scout flies, they're actually pretty interesting. They can glow several different colors. They mainly feed off of honey, but whenever you like give them anything, like throw something in like the jar that you put them in, they actually go and track down whatever the scent they pick up. It's great for tracking things, and while I haven't exactly had the chance to use it yet, honestly, just having something that reminds me of home is kind of nice. And it's
I want to see
practical,
about
too.
checking it out, because if I recall right, I have probably faced a few giant monsters we've seen.
Yeah, they're not as
One from those.
technologically savvy. They're not as technologically savvy as like this area. In fact, I guess they're more. I'm not sure what the right word is, but they don't have computers, they don't have engines or anything like that. Nothing industrial,
Yeah.
nothing cybernetic.
So I'd be a sore
They're
fun
just-
then.
But just a tiny bit. But I think they probably welcome you all the same. I
After
don't know
all,
what
I'm
kind
more
of monsters
friendly,
they
and I'm
fight,
not
but-
exactly hyper advanced, am I? This being basically still
you're not.
cobbled together from, well, repurposed corporate mech parts, more or less.
Yeah, not only that, but I'm pretty sure you can clobber a couple of monsters. I've never seen the monsters myself, but
I believe Trevor
I can imagine
actually
you could probably
used to
take them
have
down.
a couple of big creatures as pets, apparently. Pretty sure one of those I actually got my first
They're-
win from, actually. I forget what he called it.
That doesn't surprise me, I'm not gonna lie.
I know, he was able to take us to a black hole. No wonder he's got giant bloody cats and whatever as pets.
Yeah.
What did Trevor call it? Now I'm trying to rack my memory. I mean, it's gonna be a while if I try to look through my own archives. I believe that was it. I believe Trevor called that one that I know I got my first win against a Narga Kuga. Probably butchering the pronunciation, but
I wouldn't know it, so I can't help you there.
yeah, well. I know there was a right big bastard on one of those weekly missions. I don't know how Jones found knowledge on it. What the?
The only monsters that I really know... What, were you looking at the giant wingspan thing too?
Hey, could have sworn that changed from plane to person. As the flux hits me.
Oh.
Could have sworn I
What'd you say?
saw his kind before.
See you around here. Oh. I mean, he's got the wings of a plane. I don't know.
I recognise those bloody. I've seen that symbol before. It's
You know
upside
that
down
symbol?
right now, but I've definitely seen that symbol before. I ended up meeting ended up accidentally meeting another of, I guess, that kind.
Do you know what he is?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. The person I nattered with about it didn't exactly give a name on that front. One of me kin ended up bringing in an old beat-up, old cop cruiser. Could you believe it? Like truck type. Like light pickup truck type. I wanted to take a gander under the hood, but, well, I ended up waking the thing and it transformed into a bloody synth. Called itself Barricade.
They're not... I think I've heard someone talking about it before. I think it was Esmo who talked about it. It's not a transformer, is it?
I wouldn't know, possibly.
I remember him making...
Would make sense.
I remember him making mention... I remember him making mention of, like, something that, what was it? He was getting the autograph from, like, a little purple board that was, like, about yay high.
Oh.
Apparently was part of, like, the whole Transformers business.
I see. I think I remember my brother talking about something along those lines, by the name of Rumble, if I recall right. Ended up meeting another smaller one by the name of Frenzy. Ended up accidentally grossing him out by taking out one of my eyes.
Fair.
Mind you, it's not as gory behind this bloody goggle as you might think.
I know, it's just...
Yeah, no, it looks weird. I get you.
Removing someone's eye from their socket isn't exactly normal. Like, I can't do that.
I mean, obviously, but
you don't really
you have the ability to actually blink.
How do you
I don't.
How do you sleep?
I take the eyes out. It's like a reverse sleep mask of sorts. I guess this is an awake goggles, I guess. Tell you what, actually, one other quirk, actually, yeah, that Barricade fellow is, well, holed up in my own warehouse right now. He's apparently stranded. Not sure it'd be wise to tell Mr. Plain, but...
No, I have no idea.
No idea. Apparently it was referred to when I talked to him about it, me meeting the others. He did say something about one's named Frenzy and Rumble being apparently mini-cons. Not sure what the bloody heck that means.
I mean, there was small robots, I guess.
Well, I get the mini checks out, I suppose, eh? Frenzy was about the height of me.
Yeah. Like, they're smaller than me, I know that much. I'm pretty
That
small
must have been
compared to a
quite
lot
a
of people
size, eh?
here.
Yeah. No worries. Unless he's wanting to approach me for info on people if he's missing some folk, then I don't think I really need to keep Barricade informed. I mean, I might as well give him a brief natter about it, but...
I mean, chances are he might know something about it.
Hey. Shame I don't have a direct link.
No, I think I'll be fine.
Fair
I'm just gonna go take a
Tell you
look
what, actually, I was gonna do something about my eyes. Because, funny thing is, I do have a bit of magic in me right now. Apparently, I have been told I do have the capacity to learn spells. Clerical type, which is kind of hilarious given my current fucking station. But also the fact that, well, I've gained a bit of a status that has made it a little harder to sleep. So if I do this... Sorry. The major factor is, if I do this, I can see people's souls.
Right, yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
Aye.
and you said something about my soul being nice.
I mean, it does look alright. Maybe, I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if me checking out people's souls so much gives me a penchant for arson, due to how many are looking like flames. Looking like flames surrounding a car and such.
Well, I hope my soul doesn't look like
I don't think it's
on
I
fire
doubt it's a
perpetually.
burning thing. I think it's more just a spirit of
Wispy
sorts.
smoke kind of thing.
I wouldn't know. It's probably the easiest way to stay rather than like you've got a glow around a box or something.
Fair enough. But yeah, no, seeing people's souls, I guess that's not seeing the environment around you, but it's still seeing people, I guess.
Still useful.
I don't know.
Still very useful if I get both my eyes knocked out in a fight, mind. Because then I could just take the eyes out and I could at least still see people. This must look right queer to look at, to be honest. Mind you, I'm only seeing your soul and, well, the others around.
It's just a little creepy. Just a little.
Well, at least I'm not giving you a big wide grin.
Yeah. Take both your eyes out, you're something from a horror story.
Maybe I could do that if I have an inkling next time October rolls around and I don't get changed. Granted, that soul sight was surprisingly useful during October because then that at least let me determine who the bloody hell's who.
Yeah, because everyone else got turned into like a robot or something else.
Yeah, especially considering half of the bloody garage
genuine...
crew got fucking synthesized.
Yeah, and on in Toronto, he looked really... He was weird. There was like...
It looked similar
look
to
like an
what
like
Scrappo over there was actually asking me to see about trying to nab from the waste, actually.
Ah.
Which
Isn't
is...
there like a mural of what his like robot body looked like?
Aye, next to garage if you want to have a gander.
Yeah, screw it. Why not?
Yeah, bollocks, let's go. It's not like we ain't got much else to do before the streets start closing in 6 fucking minutes, shite.
Focus on your facility to be able to
How time flies when you're busy nattering with folk you like. I wasn't even aware there was a fucking arcade in this place.
Nothing works in there right now. All the machines are off.
Huh.
Except for the Dance Dance Revolution one.
Fair on.
I haven't tried playing it myself.
I guess either Silas... I guess from what Jonah told me, I guess Silas was either hallucinating or he somehow managed to get it to work for a brief minute. Only to lose at it 3 times in a row. I guess it's working relatively fine in that case. Garage is turning left here. I didn't exactly sign on because, well, I didn't know how long Jonah would have to take here.
Really sign on for a bar myself, but I still took second shift.
Eh,
no, what's
just
up
out of
with-
habit, innit?
What's up with these circular glass-like protrusions on his chest?
Listen, I don't even know they were part of him when he was synthesized. People kept calling it fucking robo nipples. I didn't care for it. True. The true fucking story. Ask Tarrant.
No, I believe it, especially if it's Toronto. I believe. That seems about on brand for him too.
He for some reason also seemed adamant that if he were to recreate the, well, body as like a suit or something, like power armor or something, he'd probably keep the blooded things on the chest. My immediate thought is, why?
Oh no.
You're plotting to have
No
stuff shoot from there, you dafty. I think those are my words, if I recall right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I'm suddenly very tired.
I can't blame you. We've had a lot. You've been through a shift. You've gotten a lot of nattering in, and well, you get to see a rabbit stare at your soul quite literally.
It seems like there's been a couple more rabbits in my life as of recent. I just met someone the other day out in the Garden District. The name is Neil, but they go by Nuggets, if you know them.
No, don't even ring a bell unless it's the white and red rabbit, that white and red lackey I see in the gym on occasion.
No, I don't think so. I'm not sure. But they have green hair. Green hair,
Yeah, that
deep
don't even ring a
voice,
bell.
wears a beanie. Okay, so not one of your kin then.
No.
Yeah.
I should probably see on actually
I don't know.
making me wait, seeing about actually check other bloody districts of this place. Oh. I do, Stone.
I said have a good day. Oh, it's about to wrap up. I mean, I
Hey,
guess we
streets
have,
are gonna
what, 3
close in a
minutes,
few. So, hey, you're looking a mite calmer
Mm.
now, thankfully.
It was a relatively calm day.
Hey,
Which is good, huh?
which is
I
good.
never
That probably
calm
means
day.
you didn't encounter Barmley. I mean, I don't even know if he was here. I didn't see him,
I
but
did encounter Barmley. I don't know why he didn't try as much shit today, but I think he realized I was not in the mood. You might not see Mercer for a little while. Just letting you know.
I wouldn't even know. I have my own shit to worry on, and well, getting potential tourist destinations from me mate.
Just letting you know. Not
Hey,
something
no worry.
that is in his control.
Listen, I keep Barmley at arm's length, and I assume you do too. So I don't even need to worry on that front.
Barmley. Mercer. Mercer won't be around for a while.
Oh, Arthur.
It's because the streets are closing.
Yeah, they're gonna be closed in like.
Yeah.
In literally a minute, you got 60 seconds to get back.
Well, to be fair, we work here, so we are allowed to stay around for a little longer.
Let me know.
Yeah.
Downstairs or upstairs.
Tell you what, here's a funny idea we could possibly do. Maybe you lead me back to First Street when I've taken both my eyes out and see how many people we freak out.
You know what?
If you're up
Why
for
not?
it. Sure, alright.
Screw it, why not?
I guess we're not going sidewalk on this front. Because mind you, I may be able to see souls through walls. I can't exactly see the
I
walls.
think you misunderstood. I wasn't talking about Barmley, I was talking about Arthur.
Apologies.
Arthur, Mercer, who is that?
What this,
The middle-aged dad look of the coalition, if I recall. Coalition, if I recall right. Okay. Flux don't even stop even when I'm bloody eyeless. I see. Well, considering I at least recognise where I took my eyes out, I can at least orient myself like that. Over there's the crossroads, isn't it?
Yeah, if you need help, like, guiding, just let me know.
Aye, I'll stay behind you.
I imagine seeing souls is not as easy as still navigating around the building.
No, I'm just seeing a bunch
Streets.
of flames. I'm just seeing a bunch of glows and cores, really.
Yeah, well, just stay behind me. I imagine I glow very purple for some reason.
Yeah.
There's like 3 or 4 or 5 different areas to go through.
I mean, I wouldn't even know. It's hard to easily determine colour when you go blind, eh? I mean, what colour is your soul, to be honest?
Fair enough. I just imagine that's how. I don't know.
I'll just
I
keep
imagine there'd be
walking.
a certain colour to people's souls.
I mean, aye, maybe it's a colour. Usually it's either a colour most associated with them, or it's a colour they most like.
Fair enough. I mean, I do
So I
like
guess-
purple. Probably
so-
helps that I was born purple.
Aye, definitely is. Got a white
That
car,
is weird.
mind.
My dad and my mom were more. My dad and my mom were born with more natural colors. Like, my mom was more of a lightish brown, my dad a darker brown. So, how they got a pink older kid and a colors like a kid.
Duh.
Don't really know.
Fluxating me.
Ah, okay.
No worries.
Yeah, it looks like the streets have already cleared out. No one really already cleared out. Yeah, even the bar's closed.
You still see a couple of souls on the upper level, I think, but
I don't think there's anyone in. Oh, I can't see anyone inside. I don't know.
either that or it could just be either that or it's like weird eye floaters. You know what happens when you close your eyes tightly.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah. Bad idea, but what if there's still folk in the gym now, briefly clearing out?
You want to walk over there real quick just to see?
Bollocks to it. I could at least get used to walking blind.
You gonna be able to get up the stairs?
I guess pseudo blind, I suppose.
Howdy. I'm so sorry for the wait.
Oh, howdy, Millie.
Oh, it's alright. I hoped you had a minute to speak about something.
Oh, there are some people around.
We're on. Aye. Streets are closing. We might as well just take a brief check around, considering we still, both of us do still work here.
Fair
Aye.
enough.
You get
I think
yourself
security's sort of,
probably
I think
ushering.
security's pointing at us. Yeah.
To be fair,
I think we should probably get out of here.
to be fair, neither of us did sign on for actually doing a job. Technically, I'm not sure how that counts in this work.
And we still did anyways. Oh well.
Yeah. Nice to at least still be able to bloody see people when I don't have my eyes in. Which is a queer sentence to say, to be honest.
Yeah.
I do. Hoodie. I had to hear the voice in order to see it.
Oh, you can't really see me, can you?
Well, I can see your soul, but, well, I can't exactly attribute soul to voice off a hat, can I?
Oh, I was gonna say, where's your goggles?
They're in my hands. I'm just doing a little
He
test.
took them off because he wanted to creep people out.
I wanted to see if I could spook people, but the streets are bloody emptied, so I guess mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Yeah, we should probably get out of here before security starts yelling at us, though.
Aye, head on.
Get back to my house. Where you going?
Head on.
You too.
Good day. I might as well take the same way I came in, which was through the transporter.
Yeah, same here.
Well, you nattering about Garden District and Freehorns does make me have a hankering to have a natter a go in there, me saying. Maybe I could fit it into my schedule.
Freehorns in industrial. It's not in garden.
Ah. See, the way you talked about
is a
Freehorns
garden.
made it sound like it was a different place altogether from Zaphira, and my immediate thought was just simply, why the fuck are you still going here?
Well, okay, if a bit different than like the rest of Zaphira. It has trees, like actual magical trees. And
Trees in industrial district. I feel like you're saying an oxymoron to me.
I know it sounds weird, but I'm not messing with you. They're actual
Hey.
trees. There's actual grass around. They grow mangoes, and those mangoes are probably the most delicious fruit I've ever had.
Fascinating. Also, iron grip is another thought in me head.
I haven't really been around Iron Grip that much to form an opinion on it. Admittedly, I need to go back there.
I mean,
but
the most I've
the one
seen
time
of
I
it
was
is
there,
the most I saw of it was advertisements at the Sky Stadium for Fight Finder, and also its apparent leader. I've forgotten his name.
Huh. I thought it was a
Basically having a spat with Gormander and ended up having to get security involved because they wouldn't stop after the bell rung.
That doesn't sound good. But yeah,
Yeah,
we should
well.
probably get out of here.
Tell you what, I might as well. Yeah, you go first, and I'll see about using the portal network. Actually, I I could probably just do it in the garage over there and be done with it.
Yeah, probably.
Instead of risking someone transported into here from Garden and, well, teleporting straight into me portal.
Yeah. But, I'll see you around, yeah?
Aye, aye. Maybe at one of the other places, eh?
Maybe. I'll see if I can get to, Flight Finder this week, but...
Aye.
I
And
can't
if I
guarantee
visit
anything.
Garden or Freehorns, I'll be sure to try and find a port of call for you.
Okay.
Or I guess you'll be my first port of
take
call,
it
same
easy.
as when I first entered Zaphira, come to think on it.
Yeah, nothing's changed in that regard.
More places change, the more they stay the fucking same, eh?
Alright, take care of yourself, Armsy.
Aye, aye, Suze. Just go home and be done with it. Let's see about into Atlantis. I do still have the coords for that street. It's neat at least. And I haven't been booked there yet.